Okay, I think we're live. If you're in the chat, can you tell us if you've got visuals? And then please also tell us how the audio sounds.
Really like this logo they made for this screen that's never used anywhere else.
Yep. I was hoping they'd put it somewhere in Remake. I'm gonna put the sound down a little on Richard Orc. Audio and video are both good, great. Okay, it's a little early, so I'm just gonna play a little bit and I'll restart it at like 1 o'clock. Sounds and looks good. Okay, can you hear? So, I'm Turquoise Hammer. Nice to meet you.
And I'm
Music
Odie.
A little high. Okay.
I'm that video editor who doesn't ever say anything.
Yeah, Odie doesn't, has not yet. Holy cow, I'm amazed that the music is that loud.
Like, I've thought about, I don't know, recording something to explain some of the more, like, esoteric concepts before, but...
In that case, I'm just gonna put the, I'm gonna start, but we'll restart in a bit, okay? Aaron, thank you. Odie, I guess you can't see this chat.
Oh yeah, no.
Is that guy in the camera the Last Elixir videos? Vocal guy, yes. I do the vocals and the script writing and some of the editing, the less impressive editing. And Odie...
At first I did all the editing, but after a while it became kind of impractical, so our pal Turk here handles most of the more basic, like, footage collection. And you do a couple pretty impressive things, like that shot in the Dine video was really good.
I'm getting there.
You know, the camera pan up the field.
Thank you, Caplac. Thank you, Wah. Wow.
Wow.
Let me know how the audio is now. I'm just using the slider in OBS now. Let me know how the game audio is. And also let me know if my voice is about the same as Odie's.
Favorite little conspiracy
Thank you,
theories
Marco.
that guy on the left there was Reno.
Got a vanilla sack, but it's a musical. Well, you can get another vanilla sack pretty soon. I'll talk about this mod in a minute.
I wonder if I should talk him into including the intro with the text. That does play even in vanilla mode in the PC version.
Okay, so far the game audio...
off.
Oh, sorry, talking over you. The game audio, more reasonable now? The game volume, you're good. Odie could be a tad louder. Okay, I can do that.
Oh my god, that was so smooth on the PlayStation.
Alright, I'm putting Odie up a little bit. I know, right? I'm not even watching the game yet. Hold on. Game's reasonable now. Great. Look at that. Beautiful, handsome little boy. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
It's everyone's favorite iconic twink, Cloud Strife. Here named Ex-Soldier.
Ex-Soldier. Which is actually, I just realized you can't actually name him that yourself.
Yeah, it's one letter too long.
Yeah, okay. So welcome to the stream. We're gonna get to 99 on this screen.
Yep. Starting right now.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this 'cause it seems good. So I'm using RetroArch right now for the emulator. I'm using my very legally obtained ROMs.
Ripped right from our own
Actually,
discs.
got the game right here.
Your wretched green
So,
label copy.
This is all this is all above board. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever even opened that. I mean, it's used, but I've never opened it. Okay. So yeah, I'm using RetroArch. I'm using the Swan Station.
I'll open it on my phone so I can see the chat.
All right, let me start it and then I'll answer some questions. Thank you very much. Loveless. Ooh, I like that. Loveless with ones for L's. So, if you know of Shinra Archaeology Cut, which is the mod that Odie and I worked on, you'll know it's at the moment PC exclusive. There's two modes in Shinra Archaeology Cut, which is a mod that features a ground-up retranslation of the original script, and B, restores tons of cut content, most of which is hidden in the game's files and sort of deactivated or unimplemented.
There's like 3 tiers of cut content.
Yeah, some of which is sort of recreated based on early development documents. You can read about that on the mod website. But so more recently, someone in the Tsunamods community Discord took it upon themselves to make a version of the Shinra Archaeology Cut vanilla, which is to say just the retranslation version. Who did we work with for the translations? Just us. Just me. And then obviously, you know, I talked to people about things, and, you know, we talked to our community about certain decisions, but I did, you know, 99% of the translations and the boilerplate stuff.
I'm the one who actually implemented it into the PC version of the game. All the translation was just Turk, though, except for maybe a handful of suggestions I made, but nothing major.
I mean, we consulted people a lot about what we wanted to maintain in terms of flavor from the original. Obviously, there's all sorts of iconic lines. We can talk about those as they come up. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get into the game soon.
First controversial decision we made is uncapitalizing new game.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's no question mark after continue anymore. Mm-hmm.
Ruined.
And
terrible.
And so what's his name? The Tsunamods guy.
Hit by Bricks.
Hit by Bricks has imported the vanilla version of SAC into Shinra Archaeology Cut into the PS1 environment, and basically made it a ROM patch which you can apply to your legally obtained ROMs.
That you definitely have.
Mm-hmm.
Really funny.
Gabriel,
he hasn't
thank you
even
very
actually
much.
played the whole game yet. He just did this because it's how he wanted to play it for the first time.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to start
Very
the game.
strange.
I assume that pretty much everyone in here has played through Final Fantasy VII, so they won't mind us talking over like some of the FMVs. Let me drag this here. Okay.
Space, the final frontier.
Space. Yeah, so this ROM patch is not officially released yet, so this is sort of a beta test. I mean, we know that Hit by Bricks has played up through, I believe, up to Temple of the Ancients, so we shouldn't have any really nasty surprises for a long time, hopefully never. Be a Cause is the one other retranslation. I'm not going to comment on it too much, but definitely read up on it. You know, it might be something you're interested in playing, might be something you prefer to this one. It's up to you.
All I'll say is people have approached me in private about the guy who made that.
So I have just a light CRT scanline filter on. It's at like 50%. I think it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Gabriel, I'm glad that this is the one you're watching after 5 years. When does the yellow text show up?
Never.
I don't get it.
Because does that with the names.
Oh. Gotcha.
I don't want to turn
I
this
should have
into
said.
a roast the other mod stream.
Mm-hmm. 2 English retranslations. Yeah, there are definitely other ones. Another language, I think Spanish, hopefully, because that's supposedly the worst.
Hang on, look at this, look at this. Oh,
It's really
so
good.
Clean.
I mean, you can see it. If you know where to look, you can see the transition.
It will never look that good on the PC version.
Yeah, so the PC version, for those who don't know, was created not from the ground up, not at all, but they had to reinvent a lot of the code and a lot of the engine and sort of rewrite a lot of the functionality from the PS1 environment to get it to work on PC.
If I recall, they were sent like an incomplete early build to use as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is why things are so scuffed. Like FFNX, which is what 7 Heaven runs, which is how I would recommend you play PC FF7 these days. That fixes a lot of the problems with the port, but there are still plenty.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna crank up the field message, and I'm gonna crank up the battle speed. And that's it for now. Oh, I do want to check the names on these maps in case any are too long. That's quite a bit of space there, though.
This that one is actually one of the ones that really pushed it. So if that one's okay, I think the others might be.
Do they get
despite how much space it looks like there is, it will get cut off way before the whole width is used.
Okay. Alright. We can read the dialogue if people are up for that. I don't know what they want, and then like talk during battles. Well, I'll be a real live soldier. Bit of a shock to find one working with Avalanche. We are up against Shinra after all. So it's true, he really is one? But I thought Soldier was the enemy. Why is he thrown in with a group like Avalanche? Slow down, Jesse. He was in Soldier. But he did Shinra and joined our crew. Didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm not going to do anything crazy with the names, because we will absolutely regret it later.
Oh, you gotta name him Claude, it's biblically accurate.
Claude. Oh, good. That's a difficult name, sorry. Is that like Korean tuk? Or not? Deok Sir Boza, thank you very much for the praise about our videos. Played 7 when I was 7, that's also when I played FF7.
Yeah, I need to ruin everyone's lives. I was born maybe 5 months before FF7 came out in the US.
Yeah, I'm... Odie is a younger generation than me. Cloud, huh?
By like, what, 4 years?
Not interested in your names. Not interested count at 1. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Hell are you all doing? Thought I told you never to move in a group. Now listen up. Our target's Mako Reactor 1. Oh wow, thank you very much. Mateus
Thank you, Mateus.
Malaxis. Thank you very much. Just wanted to say that I really appreciate the effort you guys put into the videos. Level of passion you guys have not only for FF7, but its development as well is amazing. Video on Dyne was your magnum opus for sure. Thank you for saying that. I feel like it was like a bit of a fever project. But thank you. I'm glad it sort of showed through for you.
Yeah, you suffered on that thing for months.
Yeah. I regret it and I don't regret it. It's a mixture of regret and fulfillment.
It was good for me because I was moving at the time, so I really didn't have that much time to help out.
Now listen up. Our target's Mako Reactor 1. Let's meet back up on the bridge in front of it. Which they never do.
To not do that.
Yeah. Played FFF7 when it came out, and it will always have a place in my heart, but FF9 is going. I love FF9. 7, 8, 9. Whatever I'm playing at the time is my favorite. 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably say that about all 3. Ex-soldier, huh? Shit, I don't trust you one bit. Art. You can run by pressing the directional buttons while holding X.
TKG. Thanks. Zach video is probably my favorite one we did so
you
far.
can see the chat?
I have it open on my phone.
The stream? Okay, cool. If you like me reading the text, or I guess I should say if you don't like me reading the text, let me know.
Didn't rename him Bullet, 0 out of 10.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways we could go with this. A lot of names we could do, but I just think it's just gonna get distracting.
During our test playthrough of the PC version, we gave them all stupid names.
Oh yeah. Well, we did that. We had to give them
the character limit.
Max length names, yeah, to check window overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it, that should probably be done with this version too. All good.
Yeah, as long as you used auto size, it's probably okay.
Odie, do you want to claim some characters?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll make sure the escape route's clear.
Okay.
Just look at the size of this Mako reactor. Blowing it up's gonna be a real spectacle.
That's good. It's good Badger voice.
Someday I'll watch Breaking Bad.
Oh man, it's fantastic.
The Sega chief who made New Threat, he taught me something about the Reactor 1 enemies. They have, like, extremely complicated AI scripts. Like, more complicated than the final boss. And it barely matters, because you just kill them so fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the ones that I need to use magic on. I know sweepers and elite troopers.
Here, I could take the Avalanche members.
Well, you should be... Alright, I could do Clown Barret. Yo, bet you've seen a few reactors. Yeah, well, soldiers do work for Shinra. Our planet's filled with Mako energy, and the people who live on it use that energy to get by. But none of them know what Mako really is. How about you?
I don't think we could do a good Mr. T in good conscience. Being a couple of white guys.
I'll try and, like, warm up to a John Eric Bentley impression. I'm a little timid out of the gate. Well, I'll tell ya. Mako's the blood that flows through this planet's veins. But those damn suits at Shinra keep on sucking it up with those monstrous machines. I didn't sign up for a lecture. Let's just get on with the job. You stuck up little. Alright, from now on, you go where I go, and do what I do. Got it?
Biggs and I managed to get the code for these gates. We're through. To think how many of our comrades gave their lives just to get us these passcodes that we got ourselves good to go.
Many of our comrades off-screen that you never meet.
Yeah, you know those 3 other Avalanche members Barrett mentions once
Yeah,
in Remake?
Ned and
they did it.
Shilly and Dilly and Sally.
Terrible that they all had to die like that. I wonder if they'll be in that novel, or if Nojiba even remembers they exist.
They'll definitely be in the new novel.
Oh, for sure.
You want to comment on the buttons on the graphic display there in this elevator?
Oh yeah, it's completely busted.
So if you see
how
that,
it's just flickering between 7 and 5, and then I guess I don't know the Greek character name. It's supposed to have, 0 to 9 numbers that it scrolls through, but they never properly scripted it, so it's just completely broken.
so it's a 7 and like a... Oh, it's a 7 with like a 3 or a 5 and a 5 trying to overlap the 7, right?
Yeah, I fixed this in archaeology mode, so the number actually decrements as they get deeper into the reactor.
I doubt anyone has ever noticed. Little by little, these reactors siphon away the planet's life. Before you know it, the day will come when it all runs dry.
Oh yeah, too bad it's not 6, 7.
Save your breath. I'm not interested. You hear what I'm saying? The planet's dying, Cloud. All I care about is finishing this job before the guards and security mechs come. Did you restore, robo guards? Robo mechs?
Yeah, no, I didn't put that into
That might be worth
the
putting
heritage mode.
in the heritage mode.
Keep that in mind. Yeah, the PC mod has an option where you can put a few of the stupid things from the original translation back in if you want. I didn't want to do too many because it would be a massive pain to upkeep.
Yeah, we're very sensitive to, fan favorite lines, and if it's not like
Well,
just
a lot of them just made it into our script as it was. Crispy
just-
Critters in Wutai was one I insisted on putting back into our
oh yeah, a
script.
lot of them are just in the retranslation straight up, but in cases where the line is like disruptively funny or kind of like what's the word I'm looking for,
really
like awkward,
objectively incorrect.
or kind of like destroys the immersion, then you can restore it if you like. This guy or sick, you can restore that optionally, but it's not something you want to see if you're doing sort of like a serious lore playthrough. Alright, sorry, I'm skipping her system text voice.
Cloud, press the circle button. The diegetic circle button that we know exists. Cloud, press it.
Cloud's got a little controller in his pocket that he's constantly using.
Like,
I have the ability to speed this emulator up, obviously, and like do save states and stuff like that. So my bad.
Arcix in the chat. That's actually what I did put in the heritage mode. So that's how you fool them.
Oh, you did put that back? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good example.
God, it's hard to say what happened with that one. It's like the Aerith line is correct, but then they accidentally pasted it into clouds too, I guess, so it just becomes nonsense.
Right, Sephiroth as the controller. Alright, now we're gonna go through this little hole and get the ultimate weapon early.
Yeah.
Come on, get in there.
I think the very first time I ever played this game, I spent like 10
everyone.
minutes trying to
Everyone
go
tried
in
to
there.
go into the mysterious hole. I should move Bear to the back row.
Recent addition to SAC on the PC version. Sweeper's AI heavily implies it was supposed to be able to inflict darkness on you when it uses Smoke Blast. Because it checks if the character has it before it uses it, but it doesn't. So I made it so it does.
Yeah, Mew is the truck is inside there.
That's where the underwater materia is to revive Aerith.
Question, is the bigs you need to save that was in the demo still buried somewhere in the final game? Odie, you can answer that.
Right. The text for it was, none of the actual, like, I guess scripting for it is. So what's in the SAC mod on PC is a recreation of how it is in the demo. Like, I have the ROM file for the demo too, so I was able to just pull some things from it and put it in the main version of the game.
Yeah, the text is there, and obviously it's Wedge's model, we have that. So you basically just had to... And the walk mesh is all there, like you didn't... You just had to give him an AI path.
I basically just had to re-add bigs to the map and port his script over from the demo.
After we blow this place, it'll be nothing more than a hunk of junk.
I had to fight you for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you be the one doing it? Can't. Gotta keep an eye on your skinny ass. Make sure you don't pull nothing. Suit yourself.
Don't body shame, Barrett.
Open your eyes. Oh, that's your Sephiroth voice. Okay.
This isn't just any old power plant.
What's wrong?
I really wanted to stick that into the flashback somewhere, but I could never think of a good spot.
Yeah, I know. Huh? I said, what's wrong? Get a move on already. Right, sorry. Looks like they're sending out the big boy. So my plan for battles, I guess I'd like to do a few in each area, you know, see some enemies. Obviously I have to like be strong enough too. But if it gets boring, I can just speed through them.
Could also maybe do some off-screen grinding.
Yeah. Or just black chocobo it. I have no pride.
Oh.
Yeah, so this mod is...
I was gonna answer. Okay, so me and Turquoise Hammer here made a full retranslation mod for the game. And very recently, a kind individual came along and ported the retranslation to the PlayStation version. And that is what we are now playing.
Does Scanner Scope do anything?
No, it just wastes a turn.
Oh, okay. Careful, Barrett. If you attack while the tail's up, it'll counter with its laser. Yeah, so that line famously led lots of people to their deaths the original PS1 version.
That's another one I put back in heritage mode if you so choose.
I think Green Goblin is the PSX ROM patch version of VII.
Oh yeah, Green Goblin did the PlayStation version of VII. Our buddy Hit by Bricks, I think, talked to Green Goblin, or at least looked at some of his documentation so he could do it for SAC. Unfortunately, the cut content mode is never going to come to the PlayStation version, short of like a full decompilation and recompilation.
Yeah, I mean, it'll happen one day. Yeah, so this mod right here is the retranslation only from SAC.
Gotta call it SAC. Just like our group name is SAD.
How would you guys localize dilly dally shilly shally? I believe that the Japanese for that is like zuda 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 zuda, which is like a dragging sound effect, so...
Just have Tifa go like... with her mouth for 2 minutes. That's how I'd do it.
It's a tough task to localize that, have it fit the lip syncs. I don't know what I'd do with it, honestly. I can't think that hard right now. My mind's gonna explode.
It was an unenviable task, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
I don't think it's that bad either.
Silly sounding.
If people... if there weren't a lot of other reasons why people disliked Advent Children, and I'm saying this as someone who really does like Advent Children, then I don't think people would pick on that line as much as they do. Yeah, LMG is light machine gun, which fits on PC but does not fit on PS1.
Yeah, that was one of the banes of this PlayStation port. It's the font on the menu font is a lot narrower on PC, but since PlayStation's so low res, the font's like, 1 pixel per pixel.
Yeah, so you'll
not as much freedom of space for like item names in the menu.
So you'll see a lot of well, not a lot actually, maybe like a dozen or 2 dozen abbreviations.
That's also why we gotta check the map names.
Yes.
I think this area is fine.
This area is all Mako Reactor 1, I think. Yeah, for sure. Dub it. Awkward Lines, 2000s dubbing. And it's not like the Japanese in Crisis Core and...
talk about this line?
My leg got pinned. Clumsy old me. I got a timer going.
Okay, so this line is the same thing she says in Remake, but they cut out her OG catchphrase, which is clumsy old me, so we kind of had to compromise.
Yeah, Jessie has a...
She says it like 3 times.
Can I pause?
No. Get running, boy.
Whoops. My bad.
Oh, the emulator. Probably.
I don't know what the pause button became. I mean, it's not mapped to... I'm scared to...
Yeah,
do something terrible.
You don't want to reset. It's happened to me.
So Jessie has a catchphrase in the OG, I can't remember what it is in the original translation, but it's like oops or like clumsy old me or whoopsies. Yeah, so she's kind of a klutz in the OG is the recurring theme, and then they made her a little more I don't know, sort of sporty and capable and coordinated in Remake, which is cool. I definitely like her better in Remake. But in the English, they had to overwrite her catchphrase, so you don't really catch it. So when we ported that remake line back into SAC, we changed the remake line a little bit so that you can hear both her OG catchphrase and hear the remake localizations line.
Doesn't help that remake also gave her a different catchphrase.
Yeah, right. Remake gives her the psych catchphrase.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read some lines?
We're through.
It just reuses the text box that he called when you entered the reactor.
I think that was one of the early things that annoyed you a little.
Yeah. Right, she does still get pinned under the debris. You guys plan to expand your content beyond FF7? I'd like to, at some point. Like, we're not committed only to FF7, but we have such a... Go ahead.
Yeah, like, this channel is built on a decade of doing FF7 research, basically. For you, it's just been the past couple years, I know, translating the Ultimanias, but like the cut content stuff. Like, my boy Shademp is in the chat right now. I read his article when I was like 15, and that kind of set me on the course that made this mod exist. And it just, served as a basis for a lot of our videos.
Man, the cutscenes look so much better on the PS1.
And like, I don't really know that much about FF8 at all. I've never even played it all the way through.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of a challenge to pivot to that.
Mm-hmm.
We'd need to do like a bunch of groundwork first.
Want to read this?
Oh, sorry. I mean, that ought to keep the planet going at least a little longer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually expect that this many people to be in chat. I thought there would be like 5 people, and I want to read all the messages.
That should do it. Stand clear. Wedge, what are you doing?
But we didn't really answer your question at all. Sorry. So like, more content. Actually, I have an idea for an 8 video. So the problem is that with 7, obviously Odie has so much experience modding it. He has access to the models. He can manipulate them. He can literally like create cool scenes in engine. That's stuff you see in the videos. Obviously, we don't have those capabilities with 8. And like, even if Odie knew everything, even if Odie's knowledge of 8 was equivalent to the best 8 modder out there right now, we still couldn't do the stuff that we can do right now. Just because there hasn't been as much research done on the 8 modding tools. So
there is an equivalent to the field editor Mako reactor that I use for 7 for 8. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
It's a little rougher around the edges.
Right.
And
okay.
A lot of the other tools don't exist for 8.
Now we just gotta make our exit. Rendezvous point is the Sector 8 station. We'll split up and get on the train one at a time.
What?
Hold up. If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout.
Gotta invest, Cloud.
You have a comment about that line? Is it perhaps ambiguous that he's saying, save the money? Ah, this map is so great. Right, okay. In terms of, like, affection, Tifa, Aerith, I'm just gonna choose all of, like, the most affectionate answers for both of them because I feel like that leads to the best, the best plot developments anyway.
This scene actually doesn't affect it at all anyway.
Right. You should be
some
Aerith.
trivia. Okay. Before that, here's some trivia that's so minor that it's not even worth a YouTube short. This Aerith model, maybe because she's so far away from the camera in this scene, her eyes are like way bigger than on her normal model. And I just think it's really funny. She's so bug-eyed if you pull it up in like the model viewer. Anyway, what's all the commotion?
Don't worry about it. Hey. Flowers, huh? Pretty rare sight.
Oh, these? Want one? It's yours for a gill.
Sure, I'll take one.
Wow, thank you. Here you go.
Can you guys hear me like swallowing? In my head, I'm swallowing like so loud. Is this patch available for download now? It's not available right now. Could be available as soon as like a week from now. The guy who made it, Hit by Bricks, is close to the end of disc 2.
Yeah, he made it so he could play the game for the first time, so he's currently in the midst of his very first FF7 playthrough. Once he finishes that, we should be able to know any more errors that might need to be fixed and then release it.
Thank you, wow. That's comforting. Yeah, man. So he wanted to play through FF7 OG. I think he had maybe played Remake. And he wanted to play FF7 OG, and he wanted to play the SAC retranslation. But
he also wanted to play it on the PS1
right,
version.
He wanted to play it on PS1 hardware, which I understand. So, I mean, I respect like the neurosis, the obsessive compulsion that he had to like make his entire own ROM patch so that he could play it the way he wanted.
I mean, look, it's handy for me because I never really had interest in making a PS1 version because I couldn't do all the, the cut content stuff that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always like, if somebody else wants to do it, they're welcome to. And
yeah,
he took us up on that.
I'm very angry. I played FF8 last month? No, like 2 weeks ago. It's fantastic. I've always loved it, but it had been a long time since I played it all the way through. And then I read the Ultimania, which has that like little 2-page epilogue at the end, which is the Hein lore, which is really neat. Little sort of creation myth. Can we use this playthrough as a full walkthrough? Like this one that I'm doing right now? No, we're not going to do everything. Damn, Shinra Troopers. Let's dance. Right, FF7 modders known for letting things go very easily and not obsessing over anything.
Eventually we can also stream the PC version with archaeology mode and I could just info dump about every last horrible thing I did to make it real.
Yeah. Yeah, and models are awesome for sure. Probably my favorite models. Actually, I've played so few, so that doesn't hold any weight. But they're great, and I didn't realize until we were watching Sub's stream and Whimsy's stream that they did they redid the FMVs to incorporate the Nino style models. I have no idea how they did that. It's magical.
Yeah, I've never asked them how they pulled that off.
It's unbelievable. Like, do they have like some professional visual effects like guy from Disney working for them? What's the deal? Sorry, boys, I don't have time to play games. Enough chit chat. Grab him. Yeah, I love those models, but there's just a certain feel you get playing on the OG hardware with the sort of like crusty models, you know, everything's designed. I'm not going to say it's the exact original artistic vision, because, like, obviously if you had told the developers making the games, hey, do you want to have, like, your models can be 4 times higher resolution, they would have said, oh, hell yeah. But so, you know, a lot of this is the result of constraints, but in that process of being constrained by the hardware, they made artistic decisions. And so I think that everything sort of, even if it wasn't the original idea they had inside their head, the end result all meshes extremely well. There's a lot of harmony visually.
It helps on the PlayStation version, especially when the models and the backgrounds are the same resolution.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a shame that we don't have the original assets for the backgrounds. It would be such a game changer. I mean, people have put in a lot of hard work doing
These upscale mods.
Upscaling.
People have actually tried to remodel the maps from the ground up.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Oh, what's the name of? I think it's a Japanese modder who, like, did a lot of the maps from the ground up. I think they only did like 25%, but they look amazing. As far as like total reinterpretations go, they're great. Okay, you want to go ahead?
Sorry. Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all. That was terrible.
No, it's great.
You think they got him?
Fat chance. That son of a bitch ain't dying before he gets paid.
Cloud. Jesse gets the first iconic Cloud ellipses.
Soon to be taken over by Tifa. And like...
You think he'll stay on? Oh. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's my fault. No, you go ahead.
You think he'll stay on and keep fighting for us? For Avalanche?
Have you ever gotten in trouble with Square for modding the game? We have not personally, and not many people have. One of the reasons that FF7 modding works so great is that Seventh Heaven, right, the most popular mod launcher platform, works with the Steam version, right? So you buy the Steam version legitimately for, you know, $5 or $10, and then you boot it up through the launcher. And so Seventh Heaven drives tons of sales for Square Enix. So
they have taken great pains to not step on Square's toes.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think there's kind of a silent, you know, approval without it ever being directly stated, except for a recent tweet.
Right, so the Square Enix account, the Japanese Square Enix account, 2 days ago, tweeted, you know, one of their usual promotional
original
tweets.
Game and remake side by side.
Right,
so
yeah,
cool.
OG remake side by side, the shot of the exterior of Seventh Heaven, but they accidentally grabbed a screenshot from who knows where online that had the Chaos models in it, and 24 hours later they had taken the tweet down.
Love it.
The hell should I know? If I look like a mind reader? Shit, maybe if y'all were a little more dependable, wouldn't have had to hire a thug like him.
Barrett, sir, about our pay.
Oh, you're getting real close to, like that, the voice that guy does for Tifa. Or, you know, on Whimsy's stream.
Tifa voice.
Oh.
Yeah. Never mind. So shout out to our boy Whimsy Plush, who's also been streaming Shinra Archaeology Cut. I really love watching those guys play.
They had alright, we're totally getting sidetracked, but they had a stream yesterday where they did the huge Materia Fort Condor thing, and it was like the most riveting Fort Condor battle I've ever seen. And that's saying... I guess it's not saying much at all, because it's usually really boring, but it was insanely intense.
Usually just skip those or cheat.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when they accidentally pull mods into their promotional material. Can you say
Promotional
cloud
material.
3
The
times
most
simultaneously?
powerful. Cloud.
Yeah, right? In the original translation, they skipped the sighing? Is that it, Castamere?
No, they skip the second part of Barrett's line where it's like,
Oh,
if you were a little more dependable, ... and then they don't have the following thing he says.
yeah. Looks like I'm a little bit late. Damn right you're late. I'm waltzing in here making a big scene. It's not a scene, just how I do things. Shit, give me a break. Making us all worry like that, you're just a selfish asshole. Oh? You were worried about me? What? Damn it, I'm docking your pay for every minute you were late. Look alive, people. We're changing cars. Follow me.
What? Hey, Cloud, you did great back there. Hey, Cloud. We'll do even better next mission. These train cars can be dangerous. Better shut this. Oh no, Cloud. Your face is black with soot. Cloud, they're gonna... I shouldn't
Yeah,
say
Cloud,
that.
face the camera.
There, good as new. Hey, thanks for saving me back at the reactor.
I would love at one point to have a optional censor version. I know people like the censorship lines, even though it's
Oh, with
like
the,
a sort of
you know,
an invention
keyboard
of...
smashing.
Yeah, it's I like it. But right now the problem is that whenever we add like a new sort of tweak for the translation, Odie has to make an entire... No, Odie has to make... He has to double the number of current versions of the script. So like right now it's at like 16 or something.
Yeah, SAC, I should say, the FF7 is a very terrible and like stiff game when it comes to modding. So like, if I want to have some funny alternate version of the scripts, I can't just do that. I can't just like inject a couple lines of text into the game. It has to be the whole map. And so there's technically 4 versions of the mod currently. There's vanilla mode with controller icon support for like you know, your enhanced stock UI or the Cactuar mod. Then there's the same thing too with archaeology mode. Then for the handful of maps that have the you know, OG translation lines we optionally include, those also have to be doubled up on.
Bro Swaginus, thank you very much. Saying he likes how the characterization comes through in comparison. That's a massive compliment. Thanks. It's, you know, one of the big things we were aiming for. It's the last train out of Sector 8.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read like the minor NPC stuff. I don't want to take all day. That said, Shinra Middle Manager is not a minor NPC. So you can do it.
The plate. Look at his eyes. He looks. Why he weeded up like that though?
Yeah, I didn't know that. He does not look like that in PC, and it makes the red eye line all the more apropos.
This is why I hate taking the red eye.
I shouldn't have poured a vial of acid into my face.
This
guy,
okay.
He gives you something later, right?
Yeah.
All right. Quit acting like a damn kid. I ain't in the mood. What about you, Butch? Butch 2? No. Yeah, so some people commenting on the faces, might just be a video coming up that addresses that.
Stay tuned. Looks like they haven't switched to the trains to high alert yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow, though. He's supposed to close his eyes there, but they fucked it up.
In PS1, he's supposed to close his eyes?
Yeah, it's like they're in the scripting, but they call like a way higher eye ID than they're supposed to for it, so his eyes don't close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a name.
Oh, sorry. Let me just.
I'm gonna make a name. Okay.
I should put. I'll put something in the description next time about Shinra Archaeology Cut, because there's a lot of people asking that. Obviously, I should have thought about that ahead of time. But just to say it again,
a lot of people didn't. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. We need to stop talking over each other.
It's hard.
We're new at this. Okay, so a lot of people aren't even aware that the Last Elixir channel is, you know, us who also made the Shinra Archaeology Cut mod. A lot of people were surprised by that on a 4/8 stream.
Right. Yeah, so Shinra Archaeology Cut has two things normally. It has a retranslation, ground up retranslation of the original script, and also a tons of restored cut content that was either located in the files or was constructed based on early development materials, interviews, stuff like that. This is a patch for the PS1 version. It's just the retranslation. Hey, Sleep Easy. Thanks for dropping by.
Oh, Sleep Easy, hey.
Been wondering if you were yeah, you are one and the same.
Same two guys.
I'm
gonna read this wedge line now.
Sorry, we weren't trying to be not forthcoming about it. It just sort of, like, never came up, almost. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make a name for myself at Avalanche. You'll see. Even a guy like me can get famous.
Yep, if you play Shinra Archaeology Cut on the PC version through Steam, through 7th Heaven Launcher, you can see the whole uncut Honeybee Inn thing. You can play through it yourself. It's totally functional.
Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of Midgard's train lines. Come on, let's take a peek together. I'll explain it all to you. I'm a sucker for this type of thing. Bombs, monitors, you know, high-tech stuff. Like monitors, Cloud. High-tech. It's 1997.
Yeah.
Legend has it they'll start using 2 monitors at the same time. This here's a wireframe model of all of Midgard, the city of Mako.
Yeah, they're making this thing
proper
called
noun.
Nintendo 3DS.
I'd say the scale is about 1 to 10,000. Midgard's plate is suspended roughly 50 meters above the ground, Cloud.
Yeah, as
50 meters.
Broswagon has pointed out. 50 meters, even in the OG, if you think about that for a second, doesn't quite work. I mean, it's what? 100 or 150 meters?
300 in remake.
300 meters?
Yeah.
300 would be too much for the OG feel, but like 100 or 150 would have probably been more convincing.
It's got a huge central pillar holding it up. There's definitely not a secret evil laboratory inside there, Cloud. Don't think that.
Yeah.
As well as smaller supports in each sector called mech towers. Psst. Mako Reactor 1, the place we just blew up, is over here on the northern edge of the city. Then you've got Mako Reactors 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 8. That's what supply Midgar with its electricity.
Yeah. It makes more sense when you realize the Cloud is actually only half a meter tall.
Yeah. Each sector used to have its own name, but no one in Midgar remembers them anymore. Sad they took this line out of remake. This one always stuck out to me.
Yeah, this is such a cool line. But it wouldn't have been really compatible with the expansion of the lore and remake. Yes,
Midgar was built 30 years ago now in current canon.
right.
That's insane.
You know, there were
I
some
guess
things
even
they
in
just
the
couldn't work
OG
around.
documents, it was like that, actually.
You can pull this wireframe up in Remake. On the monitor?
Oh yeah, this scene happens roughly in Remake 2. It's mostly rewritten, though.
But there's like a optional place you can pull the wire. Oh wait, yes, I know. In the start screen, wherever you are at any time in the game, you can view the wireframe. Yeah, that is neat.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Instead of names, we just use numbers to refer to them. That's the kind of place this is. Phew. Moving on. Take a look.
Party menu map.
This is the route our train is on right now.
What does that say?
It's like
8 racks.
It says PlayStation. It says PlayStation in like strange characters.
I see it.
That's the bit. The rail makes a big corkscrew around the giant pillar that holds up the plate. We're about halfway down the column by now. ID scan checkpoints have been set up at key passages along the route. They link up with the computers at the Shinra building and check the passenger against their database. Every last bit of personal info.
I always felt this bit was too long. If you think this is too long, you should play Shinra Archaeology Cut, where it's like twice as long.
Yeah.
It is probably the worst pacing. Yeah, that one I totally understand getting cut.
You say that, but seeing that in Shadem's article was kind of what inspired me to start trying to mod this game.
Right. So if you guys don't know, there's scrapped. It's like, so you see these models of Jesse and Cloud right here. These are different from their usual overworld chibi models, and they're also different from their battle models, and they're also different from their FMV models. These are 2 models designed specifically for this field map, this shot, and
they are super high detail compared to normal, but they're only used here where you get to see the back of their heads.
And they have faces. Yeah,
Jesse is a floating torso currently with no arms or legs. Cloud's a full body model. So I really feel like they originally intended to use this model other places and just never did.
Right.
Anyway.
Psst. There's no question we look shady, so we're using fake IDs to get past. It's also how we get into 7th Heaven, Cloud. The fake IDs.
Yeah.
Wait, Jesse's like 23, I think. Speak of the devil. These lights means we're passing through an ID scan checkpoint.
You never know when creeps will come crawling out and the train goes dark for ID scans.
Anyhow, we've almost reached the ground now. What a relief to be home. Those like screen lighting effects also work way better on the PlayStation version.
Yeah, so if you're playing PC, whenever there's like a sepia tone or like a red tone or a blue tone or some kind of filter, it's usually, unless you're playing FFNX, which has started fixing them very recently, it's going to be wrong. It's going to be not what it actually is supposed to look like.
It always turns the screen deep red, which looks fine here because it's an alarm, but in other scenes it kind of messes things up.
Yeah, in other scenes it's supposed to be like a sepia flashback filter, and it's just red, like the Vincent flashback is super red, right? Or is that green?
It's when they're talking about Sephiroth.
Oh, right, okay.
And it turns the whole screen dark red when it's supposed to be like kind of blue. Anyway. Oh, I know. Next time I'll whip something up for you. I need to read. Next time I'll whip something up for you by hand. My gift to you.
Looking forward to it.
Great. You just lost 3 love points with Tifa. I'll pour my heart and soul into it. And a little nitroglycerin. Teehee.
Oof, I'm seeing stars. I hate when it gets so dark like that. Barrett, you think you're such hot shit?
Wait, so he's supposed to have his closed eye textures here, but they gave him the 0 index one?
Yeah, so now he has no eyes.
Okay.
Horrifying.
A little preview for the PC. Look, you can see down to the ground now. The slum we live in's got no day or night. If only Midgar's plate wasn't in the way, we could see that big sky up there. City floating in the air. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Didn't expect to hear that out of you. You're just full of surprises.
There are 100 people here. I was not expecting that.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a ton. I don't know where
Hi,
to look for that
guys.
information.
I can see it at the top of the chat on my phone.
The world above, city on a plate. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down here gotta struggle to survive. And now the world below's filled with their polluted air. To make matters worse, those Mako reactors keep on pumping up energy. The land below is all barren because of it, which means we don't even have a way to make the air clean. And why doesn't everyone just move topside? Probably because they ain't got the money for it. Maybe it's because they love living with their feet on the ground, no matter how polluted it gets. I get it. People don't live in the slums because they want to. They're like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
I really love that scene.
Yeah. I mean, that train scene is like tons of exposition, right?
Yeah. But I just like how
I don't mean in a
that
bad
last
way.
exchange with Barrett specifically I really love.
Yeah. Have
took
they
his
tried?
eyes. Now
Have
he's
they tried
spooked.
just not being poor? That's Cloud.
Cloud Strife says, you should just pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, you gotta. Yo, gather round, y'all. Oh. Nope, psych. You can do this one.
When you've been when you've been a station attendant as long as I have, you get to witness all sorts of people at all stages of life. People meeting, people partying, people smiling, people crying. After a while, it doesn't really get to you anymore. I wonder when they got there, these invisible rails between the passengers and me. It's not my place to get involved with their lives. I'm just a humble station attendant after all. It's easier that way. It's not to say the boom gate's always been down on my heart. I've shed my fair share of tears. Back during the war especially, you used to see all sorts of heartbreaking scenes. That's a story for roughly 4 hours from now.
Yeah. Story for when the plate's fallen. Is that... Whose favorite NPC is that?
Licorice All Sorts, who was
that's
a
it.
member on the livestream.net. She
Yeah.
really loves that guy.
Hope she likes our interpretation of it. Well, we did it. The mission was a success. But don't go letting your guard down. The real work begins now. Hope that explosion didn't give you cold feet. Because the next one's gonna make it look like a bottle rocket. Let's meet back at the hideout. Get moving. Let's meet Buck.
Let's meet Buck, my favorite friend.
Yeah. Alright, this will
Now,
make a
baby
little more
girl.
sense than it did in the OG. Only a little.
Oh my.
I'll be the woman. Excuse me, don't take my line. Oh
Okay.
my.
You could be the women in our relationship, Turk.
Hmm.
Let's go someplace a little less crowded, huh?
Oh my. Except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. Oh shit, that was you.
Is that... No, I think that was the woman.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Rain Trek?
Rain Shrek?
Rain Shrek?
Alright, we really fucking botched that one.
It's fine. What do you want, asshole?
I'm gonna choose not to read this one. It's just too lewd.
But the YouTube monetization will love it.
We should have ads turned off, by the way. Nobody's getting ads, right? Alright, let's talk to this guy who's just chilling out like a normal guy. He's not up to anything suspicious. Whoa! Hey now! Come on, what's the big idea? Just leave me be. Huh? You came to stare at it too? Word is some terrorist detonated a bomb up there. If this pillar blows, the slum goes with it. Well, no point worrying about that. But just look at this thing. Ain't no way around it. That's one giant pillar.
He really likes looking at that giant pillar.
I've seen better. I've seen more giant.
I'm sure you have, big boy.
Yeah, they did such a great job bringing back almost all of these NPCs to remake. I think that this guy's
a lot more hostile in remake.
He's in it?
Yeah, remember
he's like different, right?
Look at that. That's progress right there.
That's a very loose interpretation. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same
guy. Nah, it's like sort of inspired
though.
by him, but it's not him the same way that like the two guards are the two guards.
Yeah, that's true.
What? Sorry. Help.
Gotta have a little patience with this whole thing.
It's so janky in the PS1 version. And I'm playing on like faithful hardware emulation, so.
Iconic Typher bar.
Would you like to talk about Typher a little?
I want to do a YouTube short about that, so no.
Alright. Pay no attention to that Typher sign. Saying a terrorist bombing went down plateside. Mock reactor's been blown up. So there's a lot of times, I think Cloud says not interested, like,
It's only like 5 times in remake, maybe.
Right, maybe 5 times in remake, and it's something like, in the equivalent portion of the OG script, I think it's like 40 something. So it's like,
you know, Ultimania has like a grand total of how many times he says it.
Yeah. But as you can see, although I do want to say that, so like, this line here is in remake. If you talk to the women, I think it's 3 women chatting outside.
Them talking to each other.
Yeah, chatting outside 7th Heaven with Kyrie. Kyrie? Couple hundred trillion gil.
I think some of this was in that the line comparison video we did.
Yeah, if you watched Overlap video, which was a real niche video, then you'll catch a lot of this. It's our first introduction to Johnny. But this is his cousin talking right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny actually gets the text box name.
Can I talk to Johnny? There we go. You want to be Johnny?
Or should I? I can be Johnny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oof, I blitzed. Those homemade cocktails are damn delicious, but boy, do they knock me on my ass.
Nice. Great. I'm not gonna go in here yet.
He really likes the moonshine Tifa makes in her bathtub.
The graffiti sign. That's some messy handwriting. Look at all this graffiti. Cloud hates graffiti, as we all know. Alright, Hotshot, in you go. Does he say something if I, shilly-shally?
You hover around for, yeah.
Yo, Cloud, pick up the damn pace.
It's a nice little bit of characterization.
What about that, like, childhood friend line? Did I miss that?
You have to run up to him right away, and he'll say that.
Yeah, I blew it.
Daddy!
Nice.
Do I want to voice Marlene? Oh god.
You know what, you should voice Tifa, I'll do Marlene.
Okay. Hey, come on, Marlene. Aren't you gonna welcome Cloud back?
Ooh.
That one pushes it.
He
That's
mentioned
probably
this
livable.
one. Hold on, I should make a little document. No, I don't like it. I can't live with it. I'm dying.
Might want to make this one skinnier. Hey chat, what we're talking about is how the window goes off screen a little.
Yeah, if you see on the left side, it goes off screen. But so you're probably thinking like, well, why the hell does the window have to be this wide? Because the font only takes up half its width, and you'll see that all the lines share the same window sometimes.
So on the next one it'll...
Yeah.
Yeah, and because of Barrett's name at the end of that sentence, it needs space in case you name him like all caps A 9 times.
Right, yeah. But even if you did that, there's some leeway there. We'll see.
So, did you end up arguing with Barrett? Guess I should have known. And that's just the kind of guy Barrett is. And you've been getting into scraps ever since you were little. My child brain took that line to mean Cloud and Barrett are also childhood friends. It's not as bad in your translation, but in the original, it's like you've been fighting ever since you were a kid.
I was real confused.
I was a bit worried that might happen.
I had bigger problems. I thought Barrett and Tifa were married.
Oh, awesome.
I was 7 years old. I couldn't put things together.
I already read it.
Oh, my bad.
Typher. No. Huh? A flower? What a rarity.
Alright, so I
What
think
a Fluttershy.
that window
What
can
a
be
rainbow
fixed.
dash. You almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me? What are you trying to imply?
Does this do anything?
In archaeology mode, it does. Not here, though. So,
But don't I
do
get
as you
more?
please.
Don't I get more dialogue with Barrett?
Oh. Yeah, you get more with Barrett if you give it to
Yeah.
Marlene.
I'll prioritize Tifa and Aerith.
Thanks, Cloud. It smells so nice. Maybe I should fill the whole bar with flowers.
Thanks, Giga Chad. I mean, it's a slog, but you make it fun. And I think both Odie and I are the kind of people who get a lot of satisfaction from doing really compulsive things.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Cloud. Marlene's just shy. Nothing like a drink after a job well done. My Big's voice will never be consistent.
That was a pretty good
That
hiccup.
sounded...
That was great.
that hurt my throat.
Yeah, you could be the hiccup guy for remake for sure.
Okay, thanks. I'll send in my resume. Why don't you have a glass too?
Peer pressure. I gotta give in.
Why don't you drink, Cloud? Your liver's fine. You're a soldier. Oh, now that's more like it. You may have been a soldier, but you're still a rookie in our ranks, and rookies do whatever their higher-ups tell them. Oh, hey, Cloud.
Tifa sure knows how to cook. I can't get enough of this scuff.
Scuff?
I'll let you in. I'll let you in on something, though. Tifa always makes me taste test her cooking.
Thanks to her, my belly's rounder than a beach ball. Let's ignore how I was canonically already like this in the novel.
Yeah, hiccups
I
are
don't
gonna.
know what-
AI is gonna steal your hiccup gig.
Dang. I don't know whether to feel happy or sad. At least the bar's booming, though. I fund it, personally. Everyone loves the food and drink here.
Yeah, like Shademp says, excluding Wall Market with the cut text, which is massive, Sector 7 has the most text on its map of any in the game.
The pre-Shinra Archaeology Cut version of this mod, when I was just making it by myself before I met you, I did not bother with the cut Sector 7 stuff at all because there's so much of it and it's so like tangled up. You guys made me figure it out. Clumsy old me. Heart. I can't keep my heart from fluttering.
You want to talk about this heart real quick?
Yeah, so the Japanese version of FF7 had a heart in its font table that it uses pretty sparingly, besides the honeybee in, but the English version just did not include it for some reason. So I guess for me, I had to edit the font texture to add it in. But I guess there was already something for that Hit by Bricks used.
Right.
For this version. And it causes issues with every single, like, alternate font mod for the PC version because nobody put the heart on the same character.
Yeah.
So I think I use the Euro for it now.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're using enhanced stock UI, it's gotta be the Euro. Not much I can do there.
I wonder why.
Well, back to FF8 and FF9. FF9, so FF8 was sort of the last Final Fantasy script that was like kind of janky before they pulled together their localization. You know, like they made a dedicated localization department with localization coordinator for different languages and stuff like that. So 8 for sure could use some more work. Line for line, 8 is better than 7, although it suffers from some of the same like sort of overarching not mistranslation, but like sort of just like misinterpretations in terms of like characters and plot elements. So that could certainly warrant a retranslation. 9 I would never bother to touch. It's pretty tight. Like sure it could use improvements in some parts, but
I know we've kicked around doing 8 too a couple times, but yeah, I would never touch 9. It's fine how it is.
yeah.
Like the most you could improve there is like continuity with when it references other Final Fantasy games.
TKG49, this PS1, this is the PS1 version. This is the PS1 ROM patch of Shinra Archaeology Cut. It only includes the retranslation, but if you're playing the full featured PC Shinra Archaeology Cut mod and you turn on Archaeology mode, which restores all the cut content, then you can play through all of the Honeybean content. Alright, I'm Marley. Daddy, you're home. Good work out there, Barrett.
What's night, Tifa?
You know it. Come on, y'all, meeting time. Oh, right. I gave Tifa the flower. I was confused for a second.
have a seat.
The only retranslation of 8 that's out there massively rewrites time compression and removes the orphanage amnesia subplot, which is a disservice IMO.
Yeah, a lot of people like to make their own changes to things when they do that sort of project, which has always bothered me.
I haven't played the English version recently enough to... I just played it in Japanese, and I can't remember what the English was like well enough to know where the discrepancies were. But I have heard that the problems are with the Ultimecia stuff. In terms of like big sort of gaping plot misinterpretations. This is one of my favorite sound effects in the game coming up.
Oh, cup slide.
Yeah.
What do you say? Want a drink?
I'll take something hard and bitter.
Sure thing, just a moment. Gotta say, I'm relieved you made it back safe and sound.
Oh, it's me. What are you talking about? Jobs like that are a walk in the park.
I guess so. You being an ex-soldier and all. Don't forget to pick up your pay from Barrett.
No need to remind me. Once I get that money, I'll be on my way. Localizers plugging their own edits of IP. Yeah, it's a complicated process. To a certain extent, you're always going to be putting your own spin on localization. It's inescapable. But definitely I don't like when people just like sort of do a retranslation or a relocalization and keep 90% of the script the same and like just change a few things. It's obviously much better if you do sort of holistic ground up retreatment of the script.
Yeah, there is another mod for the game that I know some people who are just kind of looking for the nostalgia kick go for, that it's not really a retranslation, but it kind of just takes the original script and removes some of the really egregious errors.
Right, yeah. For 7, yeah.
Yeah, for 7.
Did you read that?
Hey, I don't remember. Hey, Cloud, are you feeling alright?
Good as ever. Why?
Oh, no reason. You just look a little tired, I guess.
Yeah, like Let's Mosey. That was sort of a total invention on the English side, but it's great and everyone loves it.
That's worth a video too at some point.
Yeah.
That's a whole complicated little mess.
Alright, so you're looking a little peaky, Cloud. That's good. We're not going to comment on that again.
If you ever play the PC version of SAC in archaeology mode, check the jukebox.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my hot tip for the chat. Hey, do you think I'm too uptight? I think I'm too tight, Cloud. Thanks for saying so, but you don't have to sugarcoat it. I'm not half as brave as I am big.
I know I'm a piece of shit, Cloud. Just tell me straight.
Come on, Cloud.
Cloud, just come on. Tell me I'm ugly.
Tell me what a bad boy I am.
Tell me I'm a piece of shit. Thank you, Oisalo. Oisalo says, love your content. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Son of a Submariner. What was that in 5 or something? That's another
That's
great
the
one.
Kefka line, isn't it?
Oh, that's Kefka. I gotta play those again. But right, like
Ted Woolsey is like a whole other can.
yeah,
of
okay. I don't want to go off of this. Too big of a tangent.
There it is again. There it is again.
Yeah, this is Jesse's
Clumsy old
catchphrase
me.
again.
Hey, look at the news. Such a huge explosion.
Do you think it was because of my bomb? I mean, all I did was Google how to make a bomb. All I did was make it like it said on the
Just
computer.
did what ChatGPT told me.
Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere.
Yo, Cloud. Something I've been meaning to ask you. Those guys we fought today, were any of them soldiers? No, none of them. I'm positive. You sound pretty damn sure. If we'd gone up against anyone from Soldier, you four wouldn't be standing here right now. You think you could talk all high and mighty just because you wasn't Soldier? Sure,
It might
you're
be
strong.
my favorite gag in the whole game.
Yeah. Probably all them soldiers are. But don't forget your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. You're part of the rebellion, not a Shinra stooge. Shinra
Quit calling my
stooge.
ass skinny, Barrett.
I'm a thick boy. You asked me a
Got
question, I
muscles.
answered it. That's all.
Got
This is
boobs.
great too. This, getting on his tiptoes to get in his face.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you upstairs. We need to talk about my payment. You're so cool, Daddy. Thanks, Marlene. Oh, she's talking about Barrett.
Cloud, wait.
Don't bother, Tifa. Just let him go. Looks like he still misses his old masters. Shut your mouth. I don't care one bit for Shinra or Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I'm not interested in saving the planet with you clowns either.
It's a whole circus down here. I'll try to smooth things over with everyone. I'll make Barrett real smooth, Cloud.
Yeah, next time you see Barry, he's gonna have his HD model.
You say you're not interested. You say you're not interested, but you're talking to me. But here you are talking to me. All you really want is to have friends. Isn't that right?
I really am, in fact, not interested.
That's harsh, Cloud. Real cold-blooded.
Yeah. I do like the
What?
materia scene down here.
This Cloud guy's kind of an asshole. Cloud, quick, take that Sprite bottle.
Take the big Sprite. Take the Sprite, my son.
My child. Please, Cloud, we need your help.
Tifa, I'm sorry.
Planet's sick. If nothing changes, it's gonna die. Somebody has to do something about it.
Then let Barrett and his crew take care of it. It's got nothing to do with me.
What? You're seriously going? You're just gonna up and leave, even with your poor little childhood friend asking you to stay?
Huh? How could you say that?
You don't even remember the promise we made.
Promise?
You owe me $25, Cloud. You said you'd cover lunch. So you really did forget. Think back, Cloud. It was 7 years ago.
I penalize you when you don't read the actual line.
The village water tower. Remember now?
Yeah, that night. I thought you might not show. I was getting pretty cold. That would have been another good scene to have the mouths in.
Only our boy Masato Kato remembered.
Mm.
Nobody else. pay ya. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town and going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving. Especially that rat fuck Emilio.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I need someone to cut this fucking rat tail off my head. They can only do it in Midgar, Tifa. I'm gonna be a soldier.
In this bumpkin ass town, Tifa.
Yeah, our only barber died last year. The best of the best, like Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, the great war hero, huh?
Who decided to give him that hair?
Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah, so I won't be back for a long time. Hmm?
Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please, just once.
Huh?
Come on, promise me.
Cloud. Get in the zone. What are you thinking about? Fine, I promise. Wait, that was kind of harsh. Fine, I promise. There's like some cut lines there, right? He's not just saying huh 3 times in a row, right?
Yeah, instead of saying huh again, he laughs at her silly promise, and then she yells at him. And then it does the come on, promise part. I guess they thought that was too harsh, but I kind of liked it. That's it. You remember, don't you? Our promise. Tight for placemat.
I'm no hero, and I never got famous. I can't keep that promise.
But you made your childhood dream come true, didn't you? You really did become a soldier. So you've got no excuse. This time, you have to keep it.
It's a lot of talking. Yo, hold up, soldier boy.
It is an RPG.
A promise is a promise. Here, take your damn money. Obtain Barrett's stash, 1500 gil.
As we all remember from the iconic short story, 1500
Yep,
gil to become a soldier.
That's right. This is my pay? There better be more where this came from.
Huh? Does that mean you'll...
You said you've got another mission lined up, right? Bump it to 3,000 and I'll come along. You gotta be kidding me.
It's fine, it's fine.
Psst. You said it yourself. We're hurting for help, right?
Ah, but I was saving up for Marlene's tuition. Make it 2,000.
Well, wouldn't you know it, Barrett? That number has a lot of sentimental value to me. Thanks, Cloud.
Yeah, there's no quicker way to Cloud's heart. He would do anything for 2,000 gil. 3,000 gil, no.
Your brain rotted or chat. Is chat even gonna understand these stupid jokes?
I have faith. I think everyone here is pretty, FF7 pilled.
Good morning, Cloud. Sleep okay?
Does this actually give you points with Tifa, or does it take him away for being a weirdo?
It gives you points with her.
Okay. Next to you, who wouldn't?
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, I'm coming with you this time.
Just talk to...
Anyway,
Our target this time's Mako Reactor 5. Let's head for the station first.
Reactor 5.
I'll give you the details on the train. Yo, Cloud. Got something I want to ask you before the mission. I, don't really know how to use materia. Here's that one we picked up earlier. Just show me how it works, okay? I am gonna... just see how this looks.
Sure.
He didn't fix it?
I don't think he did.
I'm actually scared of the game crashing. I'm not gonna look at this right now.
Okay.
A soldier's secret, huh? I see how it is. Fine. I'll just ask Jesse later. But you can be in charge of all this materia crap.
Cloud, I've got a message from one of the guys above the weapon shop. He told me he's got something to give you. He says you should swing on by. Don't forget. Look after the bar, small child. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you know where the shotgun is, Marlene. I will. Good luck today. I can do materia now, right?
Yeah.
I don't have... oh, right. Yeah, the whole reason they had Jessie break her foot was so that it didn't seem weird having Marlene take care of the bar alone. No. God, it takes you to the materia page. Ooh. What do you think that G is for there? Is it a G?
Well, you see, that old man is actually Genesis. Fun fact.
It's the only explanation.
Yeah, Toriyama was really counting on you visiting this place the previous opportunity.
So this is like a sweeper head, or a moth head. M-O-T-H.
It doesn't really actually look like either of them. It's something the Ultimania just made up, I think. Or no, I guess that was from disc 4.
Wait, this is better than... One of the things you're going to notice is that I don't actually know how to play this game very well, despite working with it so much. Because whenever I test it, I just put on, like, invincibility cheats.
Yeah, the test party was just like max level, max stats, best equipment.
You want to do our boy here?
Yo! Whoa, you look terrible, old man. What's wrong? The rat race got you down? I got a room up on the 3rd floor. You could take a load off there.
Just fantasy, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Under one condition. Pony up some gil. Jackpot. Alrighty. You can go on up whenever you're ready.
The iconic Shinra Archaeology Cut archaeology mode to see him try to sell Cloud his sister.
Yep.
Treasure chest.
I'm good. So usually if you see a remake term, a line, or so for instance, light machine gun, which has to be abbreviated to LMG here so that it fits on with the PS1 font, it's because that's what it is in remake. Like, one of the only exceptions to that is this materia right here. You'll see it's called Magnify, which is like the materia in remake. But the Japanese names are actually technically different. In the original, it's more like multi-target would probably be the closer translation. But because you get this materia so early, and because it's the first materia that would have a name that's different from what you get in the original localization, we just wanted to, like, Magnify is a perfectly reasonable localization of the OG Japanese, so we wanted it to not be so jarring for people picking it up. And it's just a lot more intuitive, right?
I've seen a few people grumble about it, but I think most people are fine with it.
There would be a lot more people grumbling about it if we called it, like, multi-target or something.
Yeah.
Your beautiful eyes say otherwise. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna check this. Until you're instructed to, do not open the disk tray or try to swap in a new disk. If you open the disk tray, there's no telling what'll happen, so don't forget. What do you mean, people? He didn't update this?
Yeah, we should. I mean, the joke still kind of lands.
That's true.
Since we're on an emulator.
That's true. Yep.
But I guess theoretically you could burn this to a disk.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Behold, the fabled save point.
Secret.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess around in here too much.
Well, this does have a pretty good joke.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm a genuine bona fide save point. Yes, sir.
So this text here was all in Rebirth as an Easter egg.
Yeah, you can get like a little model of the OG save point. It's one of your like Johnny Shack items. I don't remember exactly how you get it, but it has this text verbatim in it from the OG.
Save o'clock, I agree. It does sort of make you think that, but it does have an item description, obviously, if you go into the materia menu. Probably multi-target would have been the right call in the original localization. If I could go back in time, make them do that.
Yeah, all is kind of a strange way to do it. We're used to it now, but
all is like
still.
the worst choice between the three. Yeah, it's a C, right? For checkpoint or something?
I always kind of thought it was supposed to look like a memory card.
I don't know what your memory cards look like, but mine don't look like that.
Well, it's just like a rectangle. Like, I don't know.
Is it? Is it a rectangle?
In beta footage, it's just a diamond that says save on it. So clearly they had some vision for what that was supposed to be.
I just want to see, but sure, I'll rap with you for a while. That's all I wanted to see. If you guys feel like we're skipping, dialogue that you want to see, just let us know. I want to see this because I want to see the limit break animation lighting on the girl.
It still works on the
Yeah.
PC version, but it looks better on the PlayStation version.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like a question mark. I think most people think that. But I'm pretty sure I read somewhere it's supposed to be a C for checkpoint. Although, it sure doesn't really look like it. Alright, you get my money's
Remake
worth.
just has those, like, as a graphic on the bench for... It's like a little Easter egg.
Hey, just found out about your Ultimania Omega translation. Are you guys still working on the PDF? For Rebirth, you mean? Oh, wait. For
Ultimania
the...
Omega.
Right.
No, not really.
We're not actively working on it. I mean, we got almost all of it. There's
What
some
was missing?
secret section is missing. I think that's like
Yeah.
the only thing, and like items.
I think I also wanted... The trouble is that the Ultimania Omega was one of the first things... It was literally the first thing I ever helped you with. I saw somebody else we knew was working on it. And I was like, you know, I have these skills. I can edit a book page to be in English. And that's kind of how this whole thing got started. But, like, I just kind of kept working on it on the side across the past 3 years. And our, like, standards kept changing. It's like the Ultimania Omega scans still mostly use the original version of the script in all, like, the images and the quotes and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this
And
link
for
in
the
here for the... You can read about the Shinra Archaeology Cut mod. What we're playing right now is the PS1 ROM patch of just the vanilla version, just the retranslation. But you can go to that link to read all about the mod in detail. Can I jump down here?
No.
Mandela. They got me. See that toilet? Oh right, you can't see it.
I'm honestly surprised Toriyama was willing to cut, like, all the Johnny stuff.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of... Oh! Ooh. What's going on here?
Used to give us nothing but...
Strange, isn't it? Sorry to
I
pause
can-
for a second.
We're still mod editors at heart.
Yeah,
Let me
so
make sure that's not my blunder.
in Japanese you often use 3 like double ellipses as in 6 periods. So it's like a dead giveaway when you see that it's not our translation. So I'm just checking real quick to see if that's a problem with it's in the PC version as well, or if it's just in this PS1. It's probably in the PC vanilla too. Well, you could. I guess that's for you to check, Odie.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Feel free to carry on.
Okay.
Okay, actually, in our script it's odd, isn't it?
It really just changes the
So-
the whole meaning.
I think maybe something fell through the cracks here.
Well, Odie is biased towards the archaeology mode, and
I
he
am.
supposedly accidentally lets mistakes into the vanilla version, but I think it's actually...
No, it's fine in the vanilla version too.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure how this happened.
Alright. Sir, I got
The
my
other
hands on
lines-
tickets for Loveless.
I mostly leave, like, bugs in the vanilla mode that I fix in archaeology mode.
Yeah.
Out of spite, mostly.
If we get the PS1 decomp working I would like a mode that's like vanilla, but with the things that were obviously just left out accidentally restored. You know, like Tifa's missing line and the live stream sequence, stuff like that. That would almost be like the definitive vanilla version. Yeah, so Sova Clock, if I'm saying that right. The reason that a lot of the Johnny stuff is borderline incomprehensible is because like there's so many scenes with him that are cut that give context to his dialogue and to his interactions with other NPCs. I can't wait any longer. Oh wait, that was your line. It's okay, I'm ready.
You finally said it. I'm so happy. Well, shall we?
Oh boy, I really missed the avalanche fusion there.
Good morning, friend. Okay. Yeah, I see how it is.
I didn't know if you were gonna do it. Oh, right. The Johnny stuff in Costa del Sol is just busted unto itself.
Oh yeah. Poor Mr. Original Translator just had no idea.
Yeah, maybe we should have stopped on that map for a second. I mean, so if you have seen the second video we ever put out, I believe, second or third, it's about
the second one.
Yeah, Avalanche Fusion, which is this unused scene on the station platform, where we just were, where the three Avalanche members try to fuse into each other in like a parody of how Cloud fuses with his active party members. And we sort of figured it out on Discord. Like I was going through translating the text on that map, and I saw the unused lines. And the unused lines for that interaction have a translation in the original version, like an unused English translation, but it doesn't really match the Japanese because the English translator didn't actually have visual reference for it, so they were just sort of guessing as best they could based on context. And I was like, man, this interaction really this kind of reminds me of this interview in the Ultimania Omega where they were talking about the characters trying to merge together. And and Odie was like, no, you're wrong. That's not it. There's no motion data on the map, like you're wrong. And Shademp was like, oh yeah, I've looked at that before, there's nothing to it. And I was like, I really think that this is it. And I'm like,
I actually looked harder and I found the animations for them running into each other.
Yeah.
And it was all scripted and complete pretty much. And you were right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I feel like that episode gave me confidence in my ability to detect like what is supposed to be happening with some of these scrap scenes.
Yeah.
And I feel like
you're out.
It's we've had that a few other times. And so like when I make guesses about
the big one was the Zack stuff at the Honeybee Inn.
Right, yeah. Like if I had found that Zack one before the platform one, I wouldn't have been confident enough to call it. That's you, right? You're middle manager?
Right. Sorry, I don't remember which NPCs we're reading and which ones we're not anymore. Stuck riding with hoodlums again. Don't I just have all the luck?
Sorry, I skipped some of the dialogue when we got on the train. Huh? Yo, Sue. Sure is empty in here. Hell's going on?
Gulp. It's empty because of guys like you. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, sorry, I thought that was Barrett. Haven't you seen the news? Avalanche is threatening more bombings. Only a devoted Shinra employee like myself would risk going into Midgar on a day like this.
What joke does Mario have? RPG? The fusion joke? I didn't know that. It's funny. Shinra sheep, huh?
I won't be intimidated by violence, and I won't see.
Shit. You're lucky she's here. So, what's the plan? When are we modding in the remake voice lines into all this? We did do a video called like the overlapping lines video or something, where we point out all the overlapping lines between the OG and remake, and we actually use the remake voice files and play them sort of like concurrently with the OG lines. But
I think that was the first video you did most of the editing on.
That's
that
true.
Was pretty smooth.
But there's so few lines carried over from OG into remake, like less than 1%, like less than 0.5% of the lines are taken wholesale from OG, that it would just be super weird if you added the remake lines into this. They would just come up like once every 10 minutes. It would be kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
Look at this prick acting so calm. Gonna throw up my whole damn rhythm.
Sounds like the connection window's up. We're leaving the station.
Oh, well, I didn't notice it was you asking that question. Obviously you know about that video. So, you gonna fill us in on the mission? Ha! Look who's so eager to work all of a sudden. Guess I got no choice. I'll, start the briefing. You probably already heard from Jesse, but there's checkpoints we gotta pass through on the way up to the plate. The security system there scans the IDs in each car.
Shinra's very proud of it.
We can't use those fake IDs from earlier anymore. Hello, and thank you for riding with us today. Thank you very much, Dino Thug. We love making them.
We've got about 3 minutes before we reach the ID checkpoint.
Voice acting mod, Echo S. So,
Do you want me to talk about that?
oh yeah, sure.
Okay, there have been murmurings of doing a redo of Echo S7, but with our script instead. Right now, they're way too busy doing FF9 and FF8, but potentially someday in the future, there might be an Echo S7 version based on SAC.
Yeah. So the thing is that when Remake Part 3 comes out, we're going to make some changes to the Shinra Archaeology Cut retranslation based on localization choices in Part 3. Like, so for instance, what is the what will they call the northern cave, so-called northern cave? What are they?
That's Great Northern Cavity for us,
Yeah,
and I
so
doubt
like-
that's gonna stick.
Yeah, it's a little staid. So we'll have to adjust stuff for that. That'll be the final version. And then once we have really locked down the final version, that would be the time to actually have voice actors record it. So that's the idea. It'd be great if we can get it done. You can go ahead, Tifa Line.
Didn't I already read it?
Yes. Alright. That means in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. Got it?
It is a very dental name, yeah. That great cavity. Cloud, over here. Come take a look at the route monitor. Women love looking at route monitors. They do be doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can attest to that. Oops.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing you've already seen this.
I'm guessing a woman's already shown you this route monitor.
Well, that's fine. We can look at it again. Get ready to hear all that exposition a second time, Cloud. Scoot in a little closer. That's odd. The ID checkpoint's supposed to be further ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be like 20 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Hello.
Alright. Yeah, I'm back too. Man, when I was peeing, I was like, okay, I know I'm
Tell me
going
all
through the
about
blue
it.
yet. Well, because I kept my AirPods and I'm like, what if for some reason, like, the mic switched over to the AirPods mic and people are hearing me urinate. Okay.
Damn, girl, you cooking fried chicken in there?
Alright, that was line.
Level A, security system activated. What's going on?
Hell's happening.
We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Right now we
Oh.
have to hurry.
Oh, I washed my
Get
hands
to the
thoroughly.
next car.
Shit, someone dropped the ball.
I love my ball, Cloud. Somebody dropped it. I'm mad.
Come on, let's move. Don't fall behind. Oh. Why is that? Look at that text there.
That's normal.
Oh, it is?
It's just there in Japanese, and they didn't
Losing my
translate
mind.
it for some reason.
Is this
It's
right?
not
Is
like a-
the, Jesse's text supposed to be underneath that?
I mean, probably text boxes overlap occasionally. I think it's fine.
I just mean, like, that's the right, like, Z values,
Oh,
so
yeah,
to
I guess
speak.
so.
I'm too scared, of getting game over here. I'm not gonna talk to anyone.
So if you remember Jesse's line about creeps coming out when it gets dark, Toriyama sure did include that old
Yeah.
man feeling her up there.
Yep. Alright, we clear?
Not yet. They'll start another scan any second. If it catches us, we're done for. Don't worry, if we keep working our way through the cars, we should be able to avoid it.
Cut version of the
Asshole.
scene has, like, 20
There's so
lines of
much more.
dialogue right there. It's, unbelievable.
Yeah. One of those places where I get it,
Yeah.
but I put it in anyway.
These guys were, like, held up by, Jesse. Alright, we made it.
Remember to talk to Wedge, it's very important.
Come on, this way. He's, time to blow this pop stand. We'll jump out here. Wedge, talk to me. There we go.
Guess who? It's me, Wedge. Looks like our plan worked after all.
Gotta talk to him again.
Oh.
It's either here nor there, but I look exactly like my younger brother in these clothes. I wonder what he's up to right now.
Little reference to the cut honeybee and stuff that survived to the final game.
Tifa said, looks scary.
Wow, Cloud, I sure am scared. This is really overstimulating with all these flashing lights and these alarms. Why is Jesse's face so shadowed? It's freaking me out.
Flopdoodle, thank you very much for the super chat. I believe it's a super chat.
500 knock dollars.
I'm not familiar with the currency. Let us know if you can. Got my hours worth of your stuff. Your editing style is great. Loved your latest video on Dying. The rest where you cover stuff I have never heard of before, like the missing smoke and how Zack solved FF7. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm glad you watched Missing Smoke. That's not as well, not as frequently watched.
I
Not
don't
as well
regret that
watched.
video. Definitely one of our weirder choices.
I love that video.
That one was made for Theozilla, my boy. Or
I love that
Theozilla.
video. I mean, that's like a video where if you started playing, if you got into FF7 after AC, or like with AC or later, then your sort of memory of how the original game's ending was interpreted doesn't account for the possibility that all the main characters like died from
Yeah,
Holy
that's
being
true.
activated. So
FF7 having that ending is really funny, considering it's the one that spawned
such
the
a
enormous
it's
media
such a
franchise.
great ending, and you know, I'm sure it was a tough decision for them to be like, all right, we're gonna completely like negate
Invalidate that.
yeah that element of it. All right,
Because I...
come on, you two, clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. Count 1.
It's his secret second catchphrase.
Yeah,
It's me,
a Norwegian currency. Very
What
cool.
do you think, Cloud?
Do you think I look good in Shinra uniform?
Yeah, you look great. Very strapping.
Really? Thanks. Hit the X button, I think.
Oh. Yeah, so in text they have a special character or like a special
It's like a command.
command.
It just pauses the string from drawing until you press the button again.
Yeah.
Or I could set it to pause for like
Uh-huh.
10, 15, 20 frames.
Right. Depending on the event planner in charge of the map. So like this map is Toriyama, who made the most maps out of all the event planners. Their skill or their familiarity with using commands like that will change. So Toriyama does it a lot
Toriyama-
more. I love it. The
Toriyama
text
is
pauses.
probably one of the most skilled of the development team.
Yeah. Yo, quit dragging your feet. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, I've made up my mind.
Eris murdering the entire cast character is probably not what the writers were going for. Yeah, I mean the we'll get to it as we get there in the gameplay. Whose line is this? That's Tifa.
Oh, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump, Cloud. I'm gonna do it. Here
Alright.
goes.
You don't mind if I go first? Leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me, just go. Don't go getting your spiky-headed ass hurt. This mission's just getting started.
Why do you keep talking about my ass so much, Barrett?
That's me. I do put ass in there a lot. Well, I'm off. Y'all take care of the rest.
And then Barrett says a whole novel, and the train gets like 500 miles from Cloud and Tifa.
Yeah. Yeah, so we haven't done a video on it, at least yet, but there's pretty big cut dialogue there from Barrett that's about a promise he made with the members of Avalanche to go to Cosmo Canyon. And so later in the game, when they're gathered around the Cosmo Candle campfire in Cosmo Canyon, he sort of refers back to that promise. And it's still like a nice touching scene in the retail version, but it had a little more depth originally. Alright, so far so good.
Yeah,
Where's the turquoise hammer from? It is from FF9.
Yeah.
But you can actually never see that it's a turquoise hammer in the game because it's grayed out.
Because he's not an actual party member. So
Yeah,
you
you
can't, like, change his equipment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Below, yeah, so if you extract from the files, you'll see that it's turquoise. But don't let your guard down till we reach Mako Reactor 5. Really did a good job reading that line. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse will be waiting up ahead. Let's move. Alright, man. It's gonna... Alright, Barrett's the party leader. Let's do this. Ah.
And Cloud just sucks him into his skin. It's horrifying.
These lasers are Shinra security sensors. Looks like this is the end of the line. Only an amateur would come this far. Only an amateur would come this far to get caught out by security sensors. That's one tiny ass hole. You saying we gotta squeeze under the plate through there? Give me a break. We gotta have some of our own memorable lines.
Placement there.
I didn't even think of it that way. Ever, until just now. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Sorry, I have water up my nose. Yeah, take a little closer look at this tiny asshole. Going down. Gotta say, that thing gives me the creeps.
Climbing right into this asshole, Cloud.
See? Whoa, that was wrong. See that?
I have this sneaking suspicion our friend might have cut some corners.
Okay, sorry to pause cryptically like this from time to time. So you saw the item receipt line said received, and then in quotation marks ether. So that's like, if you play the original, you'll recognize that's the original localization's item receipt style.
I'm looking at it now. It's obtained in ether in our F level file.
Obtained an ether in tiny asshole. What was the other one before this?
It was Johnny's house. I get the feeling it's just the whole map.
Johnny's mom.
I don't think it was just that line. I get the feeling it's the whole map.
Yeah, nobody clipped the tiny asshole stuff.
YouTube have clips.
I don't know.
This map is like really elaborate scripting for the lights on it, and you run through it in like 2 seconds.
But it's such a good map.
And then all of Remake Chapter 6 happens.
You know, talk to Wedge. Get in a fight. I haven't fought a battle in like an hour.
It's like really abrupt, I feel, that, you know, you see Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse head off in disguise, and then they're just immediately here.
Ooh.
I never liked that.
Yeah.
Given Jesse, like, echoes one of her unused lines from the train here, I get the feeling they were only added here later on.
Yeah, if there is, like, you know, people say that Remake adds things out, which I understand. I don't mind it. I guess I don't personally mind it, except probably this chapter feels like a slog in Remake, the underplate chapter.
This and the train yard, I think, are pretty bad.
I was okay with the train yard. It's a bit, maybe overstays its welcome a tiny bit, but not nearly as much as this.
Cloud, this way. The reactor's up this ladder. It's like, why didn't they put any, like, chests around this area or something? There's, like, 2 random little offshoots you could go to that for no reason.
Yeah.
Give me a potion. It's fine.
Didn't like Wall Market this fantasy? I really liked Wall Market. Or unless you mean the expressway. That was
Oh, the
brutal
expressways, that's the worst
on
one.
on second playthroughs. Or you know, chapter replays.
Every time I needed to get footage from the main Wall Market, I realized I didn't have a save after that and have to
Well,
play
because
it again.
Remake gives you 6 save slots, 5 save slots, right? They fixed it in Rebirth.
more like
they give you way more.
9.
No, I don't think so. It's very limited.
It's not enough, is what.
Yeah, sewers were long.
I didn't think the sewers were that bad. Maybe the second visit was kind of needless, but
Yeah, sewers go fast on replays. I don't think there's a lot of forced walking. Like you have the Abzu run chase thing, but I think it goes pretty fast. If you're leveled up.
I'm sorry.
Remake was actually a trequel, not a remake.
Prequel.
Trequel, that's
Yeah.
new. I like that.
The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. Hang on.
Yeah.
Did he somehow just... Oh, I bet I know. I warned him. He didn't listen.
Is it when you create new windows that didn't exist before?
No, I think... Maybe I'm wrong, actually. There are, like, a handful of maps that have different file names in the PC version.
Mm,
And I'm wondering if this happened because these were some of them.
yeah. We're talking about, so this line here, as you can see from the 6 periods, is OG. And it just suddenly sounds goofy. So that's why it happened. Put my heart into making it, but I failed.
Yeah, this is all the original dialogue, not ours.
Yeah, and the received thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna say like the whole Jesse underplate map.
Well, this is why we're kind of technically doing a test play right now.
Yeah. All the detours. Oh, you can't. Just trying to see if I can actually read that text on the beam.
I think the guy who's like remodeling the backgrounds asked you about it before. What it says on that beam.
I think that the first character is garbled. And you can, so it says like danger, like falling danger. But I wanted to see if, because he sent me a screenshot, I'm pretty sure from the PC, you know, PC map.
Well, the backgrounds aren't really different between them.
I just thought maybe. Oh boy.
Yeah, this whole area
There's something
is
going
messed
on
up
here.
for some reason.
Let's see if the map name. Yeah, that's wrong too.
Well, it's all stored in the same
I'll
place.
just say like the whole underplate.
was Johnny's house in the underplate. What was the other one?
It's just been the underplate so far. And well, there's the window on 7th Heaven. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow the reactor. Oh boy, I love this little slide. I was so happy to go down it. Go down the pipe and remake.
Opening your menu real quick.
Is here okay? Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Guess it was just that area for some reason.
Vincent
I can
Valentine
actually check.
9417, thank you. Thanks for coming in on the first stream. It's great, there's been a lot of people through.
Yeah, I was not expecting this many viewers, gonna be real.
Yeah, sorry our setup is kind of like bare bones. We got the Last Elixir production scroll going in the background. And, I do have like a few. I got like a Be Right Back and a Starting Soon. This is like the free version. So it's serviceable.
Well, I'm glad I had that scrolling set
Yeah.
ready to go, at least. Gives us a little bit of a style.
Yeah. I don't want to, you know, there's a saying in weightlifting, don't have a what is it? Don't have a 100, wait. Don't have a 10-cent squat and $100 shoes.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the PlayStation version of the game now. And these maps are called 4 Subway
Okay.
_ 1 2 3 4 5 6. And on PC it's Subway 4.
Okay.
Man, I told him this would happen.
It's an easy fix, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Sam Sparks, where can we find this ROM patch? So the ROM patch is not out yet, should be out at least like a beta version, maybe in a week or two. And we'll let you know then. Right now we're this is sort of like a soft beta run.
Probably do a tweet about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do a tweet about it. Also, I've been working with a guy, actually I don't know if it's a guy, it was someone, making a Rebirth walkthrough. That's gonna be out soon too.
Oh, cool. Don't think
Yeah.
you mentioned. Dad. It was Sephiroth, wasn't it?
Let me give a little more context, because you're probably like, Rebirth walkthrough, that game came out 1.5 years ago. It's like just a super detailed walkthrough that incorporates all the information from the Rebirth Ultimania into an English guide. So it's even more complete than the Rebirth Ultimania, because it brings, you know, resources from English-speaking players into the equation.
Absolute Steve for the modern age.
Yeah, for sure.
I read it already.
Sam Sparks, trying out 7th Heaven SAC on Steam Deck, liking it. That's awesome. Does it play well on Steam Deck? Like there's not any unexpected bugs? Because I've never played it on Steam Deck.
You know Cold Spirit, our pal?
Oh, right.
He played it on Steam Deck.
Okay.
I think he would have said something.
He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth, soldiers, Mako, Shinra. I hate them.
Oh yeah, so we mentioned
I hate
that
them
like
all.
sorry, we don't always take the Rebirth, like, so this scene is in Rebirth. It's also in Remake. But in Remake, they localized Tifa's line here as I'm sick of them. And
No, it's just I'm sick of this.
oh,
Even worse.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this. And there are two problems with that line. The one was that it just sounded bad in and of itself within its own context, but also this Tifa says this, she refers back to this line later on the cargo ship, and if she used the Rebirth remake localization later on the cargo ship, it would sound super weird, and obviously if we took it out, then you'd lose that callback. So we just decided to change it. We don't do it that often, but
I think all the other concessions we made
one
to
problem
them
is it
are what
sucks.
we can use to justify changing this one.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we may have had to kill Clim Hazard, but at least we didn't have I'm sick of this.
Right, we do see this scene 4 times between remake and rebirth. That's true. Hey, get a hold of yourself.
In her like temple trial scene,
Yep.
It's especially awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
You can
guys really
you
had to
know
commit.
they regretted it when they had to do it in rebirth.
Anyway, everything okay?
Tifa.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Come on, let's hurry. Ugh. It's just a fight against Barrett.
In which
You're
Cloud turns
trying to
traitor.
run away, Cloud? I could not tell you,
That's
like,
one for
what these enemies are awake to. I'm total scrub.
no idea. I'll say, 4-8 Productions has been doing a stream series lately where he's like doing trivia about all the enemies as he fights them.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out for sure.
I would highly recommend. It's very enlightening. A couple of the recent updates for the Shinra Archaeology Cut on the PC version.
Oh, bro,
Thanks
swag.
to that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't interrupt you, Odie. Bro, Swaggins, that's
No, I'm
interesting.
done.
Okay, let me ask you, in Tactics Evilise Chronicles, does Cloud have Clim Hazard, or is it called Ascension? Or does he not have it at all? I know, you're my escort, right? Damn straight. Just because you're an old friend of Tifa's doesn't mean I gotta trust you.
You could actually... Tifa actually has a talk to line if you talk to her at this point, but the trigger for this bomb planting animation prevents you from being able to talk to her.
I was gonna say.
It's nothing interesting, but...
Yamianji. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, I completely agree. It sounds like, Tifa, like literally it has been 24 hours since, or no, well, it's been 1 week since Shinra came into Tifa's life.
Sick of that Sephiroth guy and soldiers. Really made my day terrible.
Yeah. I mean, the localization there's a whole conversation to be had with Remake and Rebirth. I really like it for the most part, but fortunately, like I said, Remake and Rebirth don't use very few lines from the OG, and the ones they do use pretty much never take any huge liberties like that. I'm sick of this one as one of the exceptions.
Have we actually... We're kind of assuming our viewers are familiar with our, like, philosophies here when it came to making this. Have we explained...
I guess
that
I've
we,
sort
like...
of been dancing around it. Part of the SAC retranslation is that... Okay, so if you're playing the games in Japanese in the original language they were written and created in, like so Crisis Core, Advent Children, Before Crisis, Dirge of Cerberus, then now the remake trilogy, make all sorts of callbacks to the original game and to themselves, within themselves. And if you're a Japanese fan, you can pick up on that easily, right? Because it's the base language, and the lines are the same across entries in the series. In the original game, you know, as we all know, at this point, the localization was it was super rushed, super under-resourced, and the end product was not that great. It was serviceable. It's still one of the best games ever made. Even for English players. But it wasn't that great, and when they made Crisis Core Remake Trilogy, they basically couldn't dip back into the original game's lines because they were just so stiff and awkward. So they had to, make up new ones. So that means that when you're playing the Remake Trilogy in English, if there's like a line that's lifted from the OG, you're not going to recognize it because they have to make a new version of that line to sound more idiomatic. So one of the things that this relocalization, the SAC retranslation does, is use the remakes versions of those lines, which like I said are pretty few and far between, so that, when you play Remake after playing SAC, you're like, oh, that's a line from the OG. They're making a sort of a little cheeky callback here. So
one of the foibles of making this choice has been that people think we're doing it the other way around and just randomly inserting remake text into the OG.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's remake using OG text you just didn't know, and now you do.
Which is understandable that you wouldn't know it. But also people tend to really overestimate how much the Remake Trilogy uses lines from the OG. It's probably like once every 100 lines, would you say? Less?
Yeah, and it gets even lower for Rebirth.
Right, Rebirth has even less.
And we made sure to mark all this in our spreadsheet for the translation, so you can check.
Didn't they change Aerith's line about the sky at the end of Remake when it conflicted with Rebirth? I think that's probably why they did it. Retroactively, I think that's why they did it. I love the Steel Skyline. I would have just kept it. Who cares about
they should have changed that.
Who cares about the Rebirth connection?
I think it still works with their new meaning for that line anyway, honestly.
Script for the OG was like 50,000 words. Like you mean the main mandatory script? It's certainly shorter than Remake.
OG has nowhere near as much incidental dialogue.
Yeah, but if you include all the NPC and the system text, it's massive. So Remake used OG text, but we don't know since we don't speak Japanese. I mean, you can make an educated guess, right? Like, a lot of Corneo's, or like a lot of the Promise scene at the water tower, you'll be like, oh, this sounds just like the OG. And as it happens, almost every single line in that scene is lifted straight from the OG. So, you get a sense that it's the same and that this is, making callbacks to the OG, but you can't be sure every single time. And there are a lot of times where you cannot guess at all. Did you read that line?
Sorry. Jesse said we all have to push our button. Sorry. Jesse said we all have to push our buttons at the same time, Cloud. Don't mess up.
What's the trick here?
I don't know, I just do it until I do it correctly. So I feel like they could have been more generous than they were.
Yeah.
With the window.
I feel like even when Part 3 drops, there won't be a retroactive, I get it, reason why they bothered changing that. Yeah, I agree. In my opinion, it was not, making, sort of bridging that connection was not worth changing the line. Oh man, especially in retrospect, because people, use that as a entry point for making arguments against the localization.
Yeah. That is one of their big cudgels to hit the localizers with.
Yeah.
It's like Remake's translation is very good. I'm gonna put my foot down about that. There's some points where they mess some things up. It happens. But overall, they do a great job making the characters feel like people, you know?
Echo S at a Tifa. Yeah, I've seen that scene. It's very funny. Some people got pretty upset about it.
Yeah, I make jokes about
This
that
way.
to Suna sometimes.
About how some people got really mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Shinra troopers.
Do I think that was a great call?
Shit.
Maybe not.
It was a good call. What the hell's going on? The
But I
trap.
think it's funny.
President Shinra. Oh wait, that was Barrett.
Why is the president here?
So you must be... What were you called again? Avalanche. Don't you forget it. So you're President Shinra, huh? Doesn't Remake's English localization also add a bit of humor that isn't in the original? You mean like the original Japanese of the localization? Yeah, in certain scenes, although I would say like, one of the things that you do when you're localizing is that like, you know, line for line, you can't always capture the exact same nuance, right? So like there might be a line in Japanese that's humorous, but you just can't like bring that humor into the English version. So what you do is you sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like you sort of,
Adapt.
Well, no, like-
reinterpret.
you, there's a
Make your own joke instead of the Japanese one.
No, you offload the humor into another line, right? So that taken as a whole, the scene has the same amount of humor, but it's not delivered in the exact same places, right? Because it's a total futile task to try and have every single line have the same nuance between, 5 languages?
Japanese and English are especially very different, so
Right, yeah.
structurally.
I wonder, maybe it's easy like Japanese to German. Long time no see, President. Long time no see. Ah, so you're the one I've been hearing about. The ex-soldier working with Avalanche. Your eyes certainly have the glow, the mark of one who's bathed in Mako. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Do you just take Japanese English word for it? How do you actually know it's a bad translation? What was that? Are you asking us or someone else in chat? And what scene in particular? Cloud. You'll have to forgive me. I can't be expected to remember every soldier's name. Unless that soldier were to become as formidable as Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth. He was a magnificent soldier. Perhaps too magnificent. Sephiroth. We don't give a damn about none of that. Real soon this place will be up in flames. Serves you all right. Indeed. Though what a pity to waste good fireworks getting rid of maggots like you. Maggots? That all you gotta say? I'll tell you who the maggots are. It's you evil assholes at Shinra, feeding on the planet till it's all but dead, which makes you their queen. So how dare you stand there pretending you're better than us? I grow weary of this conversation. I'm a very busy man, you know. So if you'll pardon me, I have a business dinner I must attend tonight. Business dinner? You gotta be kidding me. I ain't even gotten started with you. Oh, fret not. I've arranged a playmate for you all. Sorry, Odie, I should have given you President Shinra, because Tifa's not saying
Yeah, I was
anything.
thinking that.
You get
Just so
it
you
next
wouldn't
time.
have to read all that. Huh? What's that noise?
What the hell is that thing? Say hello.
I'll do it now.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'll start voicing him now. Say hello to Air... No, I could do better than that. Say hello to Airbuster, a mobile mech prototype created by our very own Research and Development Division.
Yeah, Vermin in the OG. It's Maggot in the JP. You know, not a big stretch to make it Vermin, but I went with Maggots because sort of the Queen Maggot line sort of resonated more. But what does he say? King Vermin?
Yeah, something like that.
Which makes you their king, maybe?
But I mean, most insects have queens.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure the combat data he extracts while killing you will make valuable resource for future projects.
Mobile mech.
Techno Soldier.
Techno Soldier. Metal Gear.
Now then, if you'll excuse me.
President, wait. Yo, Cloud, we gotta deal with this guy first.
Cloud, help! Is this thing a soldier?
That's right, it looks exactly like Cloud. Of course not.
Yes, Chief, that's correct.
It's just a machine. Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna smash it to bits.
There's a whole thing about the soldiers. It's like in the early Sector 7 events, it's a lot more emphasized that Shinra's going to be adding soldier to their, like, security forces.
Yeah.
And that's why Tifa thinks that. But it's almost completely absent from the final version, unless you really go out of your way to talk to the NPCs.
Yeah, so in the cut version, if you've seen that Sephiroth video, when you're in the bar, when you come back into the bar with Tifa, you're forced to watch the news broadcast of President Shinra's speech. And in that broadcast, he says that they're going to be deploying soldiers to protect the reactors, or, you know, to protect the city. And so it's building up this expectation that when you go on the Reactor 5 bombing mission, you're going to have to fight soldiers this time. Which obviously you never do. But so that's probably the reason why Tifa asks if this is a soldier, because of that news broadcast. And so if you don't watch it, which most players don't, then her line seems kind of ridiculous.
The original translation also has President Shinra call it a techno soldier, which sort of accidentally makes that line make sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But in JP, it's not a similar name, I don't think. What? Did you already? Wow.
Yeah, sorry,
Airbuster's such a pushover.
I've been falling behind a little on chat, sorry. Titanium Bangle. Yeah, they didn't have to abbreviate that one. I don't know why they made it Titan Bangle.
Titan Bangle does kind of sound cooler.
Does kind of. We don't have long to get clear. Let's go, Tifa.
Barret, can't we do something?
Not a damn thing.
Cloud, you stay alive. Don't you dare die. There's still so much I need to tell you.
I hear you, Tifa. Yo, you gonna be alright? Gotta stay strong. Just worry about yourself. Take Tifa and get out of here. Understood. I was wrong about you. This ain't the end of the line for you or me. Alright, we'll see you later then. Up. Right, yeah. And I don't think I got any back hits. Or did I? Did I get a braver back attack?
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then. Back then? What do you say? We doing this? What do you mean by back then? Have we... Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not? Oh. Oh, that's you. Good.
Oh, he moved.
I got to, real quick, my AirPod died, so I'm going to switch to these crummy plug-in headphones. So, like, give me 30 seconds. All right, I just got to get the output going into them.
Between remake and the original game.
Okay,
A lot
Odie,
of the
can
church
you
videos.
say something?
I have been saying something.
Shoot, I'm not hearing you. Hold on. One sec.
Technical difficulties.
Voice meter. Okay, can you say something again?
Hello.
No. People on the stream, can you hear me and Odie and the... Well, I guess the game's got no audio. But can you hear the two of us?
I can hear you, for the record. You know, when we were testing, like last weekend, to see if we could do
Okay,
this.
good. You can hear us both. Let me think. Gosh, I'm using this voice meter output program that I'm not very good at.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Okay, we're good. I was worried this was going to be like when we were testing it and none of my headset mics would work.
No, I knew this was going to happen because those AirPods only last like 3 hours. All right, go ahead. You're Aerith.
I already said it.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Oh, he moved.
Easy does it. Slow and steady.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, who are you?
Hello in there.
All right, sorry about that little technical difficulty, everyone.
Well, I'll hold it against you forever.
All in one piece? Luffy? Zoro?
We're in an old church in the Sector 5 slums. You came crashing down through the roof without so much as a look out below.
You can hear the game audio now that the music's playing, right? I fell down here?
Through the roof and right into my through the roof and right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Your flower bed? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power. Plants just about never grow in Midgar, but for some reason, flowers have no trouble blooming here. I love this place.
Shademp, thanks for stopping by. We'll probably go for like, probably save outside Elmira's house.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So you're not gonna miss too much. Thanks for being in here.
Yep, see you later, Shadem.
I once heard a theory it was easier for... Oh, sorry. Talking with Shadem. Do you know all of the misspelling text parts too? Like, from the OG localization? Like, this guy are sick type stuff?
So the PlayStation version had a lot more typos than the PC version did.
Yeah, the PC version, so if you're playing the PC version, unmodded, the script is a little different from the OG PS1. It's not a retranslation, it's just a cleaned up version. So they just looked at the English text from the PS1 game and then cleaned that up. They didn't, clean it up with reference to the original Japanese.
Yeah, I'd say the majority of the script is still the same between the two, but they fix typos, they change a few lines, and weirdly they censor some things, it seems like.
You want to be Reno?
Oh yeah, sure.
Do they say Reno or Reno in Remake?
Reno,
okay.
Reno, Arizona. Hang back. We're not in any hurry.
That's where that city is. Is there a Reno in Arizona? In addition to Nevada?
I just said the wrong state because I'm an ignorant fool, okay?
What you meant to say was Reno... What's his last name?
Sinclair.
Sinclair.
For some reason, that was the fandom nickname back in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Or the last name. So, we meet again. What, you don't remember?
Oh man, as much as I'd love to do the town drunk. That's right, we did meet.
The scene also does
sure,
not affect
I remember.
points
oh,
at
it's
all.
here. You were selling
Do whatever
flowers.
you want. Oh, I'm so glad.
I gotta be nice, Cloud.
Thanks for buying that flower.
Odie is extremely well versed in FF7 counterculture, fanfic type.
Yeah, in 2021 during the pandemic, I decided that my new mission would be to just read a ton of really ancient fan fictions for FF7.
Mm-hmm.
I Know What's Beneath the Snowfields and Sink to the Bottom with You.
Mm-hmm. Mario Morgan, yes, part 3 lines will be added into, they'll be added into the PC and the PS1 patches after it comes out. So, what we did with Rebirth was we were fortunate enough to get some advanced footage of the game, and we started putting lines back into it immediately, so that pretty soon after Rebirth came out, we already had that figured out. But then we had to wait until the PC script dump to get the NPC text exact matches.
Yeah, we managed a lot of the main story stuff by ourselves, but NPC lines we had to do way later, and it's probably going to be the same way for part 3.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, you've got some materia, huh? I've got one too. I hate how Cloud animates there, but
he just shoves his materia right in her mouth. You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
Not good for anything. I bet you just don't know how to use it.
No, it's not that. But I don't mind it being useless. Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother. My mother who is dead. If you missed the implication.
She died, by the way.
Say, I'm feeling chatty. How about you? After all, what are the odds of us meeting again like this? You crashing through my roof and all. Feels kind of implausible, honestly.
This has only happened twice before.
Advantage.
Yeah. Sure, I don't mind.
Okay then, wait here a moment. I just need to finish tending the flowers. Men do be crashing through the roofs, though.
Step out.
Well, I guess the before crisis cut Turk can go either way.
Right.
Nearly done. Oh. Come to think of it. We still don't know each other's names, do we? Mine's? Erith.
I would put it to Eris if people wanted, but I don't know how to do a poll, so I'm sorry.
I'm Erith, the flower peddler. Nice to meet you.
The name's Cloud. I do mercenary work.
Ah, a mercenary.
I do whatever needs doing. What's so funny?
Mostly killing.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry, it's just... Pictured here, the most handsome man you've ever seen. Intense zoom in on his little pixelated head.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, now of all times. Cloud, just ignore him.
What's up?
Don't mind me. It's a terrible voice.
That's a southern that Reno southern accent.
Say, Cloud, you ever work as a bodyguard? You did say you do whatever needs doing, right?
Well, yeah.
Then get me out of here. You'll be my escort home.
Happy to oblige, but it'll cost you a lot.
A lot, huh? One day it ought to do it.
Setup is grand, guy. I assume you mean the stream setup. Thank you very much. It's a little sparse, but I spent like 10 hours putting it together.
Okay, sorry.
I don't have a lot to show for those 10 hours. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but sure you know him. Wait, that's right. I do know you. That uniform. It's a Southern Reno. Does your audio come unplugged? Hold on, let me see if Odie's still on the... Ooh.
Sorry, I had to mute.
Okay.
I think I said something, but you were talking.
Okay, you're line.
Yo, flower girl. I think your friend's got a screw loose.
Shut up, Shinra lapdog. Reno, sir, are we gonna take him out?
Okay. Haven't decided yet.
We can each do one of the troopers, but we won't know which one.
Don't fight in here. You'll trample on all the flowers.
I do want to play FF9 somewhat soon.
We can get out through the back.
Captain SAC, thank you very much. I was like,
Captain?
I was like, oh, well, boy, I almost said Captain SAC. That's not right. And then, so I tried to say Captain Sank, and it was Captain SAC. Thank you very much. Turk's music
He's
is
our
amazing.
Biggest fan.
Man, it's such an amazing soundtrack. You really forget. You take it for granted.
His eyes. They were Mako eyes.
They were stoner eyes.
Well, makes no difference to me. Back to work, boys.
Oh, I can give a little thumbs up on these. Nice.
And make sure you don't step on the flowers.
But sir, you just did.
They're all
You're gonna
squashed.
catch... Holy hell. You're gonna have to help me with this mini game. Do you remember how to do it?
I think. Found them. They're over there.
If you know in chat, tell us now. The message will come through by the time I get to the barrels.
Cloud, look.
I know. Seems like they aren't gonna give up.
What do we do?
Are spoilers for other games allowed in this chat? I'm glad you asked that because I hadn't even thought about it. Let's do no Rebirth spoilers. Like, anything past the first half of Rebirth, right? That seems reasonable.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but you probably mean like 9 and 8.
I mean, they did come out 30 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind personally. 9 and 8 spoilers. Actually, I don't want Odie to see 8 spoilers because I want him to see 8, but I don't think he'll read it.
I mean, I haven't played it through in full, but I'm vaguely aware of 8's entire storyline.
Okay, left, far, and right. I'll give it a shot. Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? That leaves only one choice. Come on, this way. Don't worry, I'll catch you.
Alright, you better not drop me. She's getting away.
Did you see
Drop
that?
her. Yeah, I did. Maybe it's a difference in how that command works in
Yes,
the
that's
PS1 version.
probably it. Ancient's getting away. Sorry if my keyboard's loud.
Shit, she's still alive. Shouldn't have resisted.
I agree, it is very hard to spoil 8.
Cloud, help.
Shit. Wait, what are those? Aerith! Just sit tight a moment. Let me just
Immediately
fucking
gets
run into
into
a bunch
battle.
of dogs. Oh, a little bunch of boobs. Yeah, 8 and 9 both kind of hard to spoil. Like describing the ending, I feel like spoils them. It doesn't completely spoil them, but it is one way to spoil them. You know, I keep thinking about that. Okay, left. It was left, far back, and then right, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I keep thinking about that interview, nice. Score 1 for chat, thank you. That interview with, when Nomura said, like, Rebirth is
Not that one, not that one.
Rebirth is
the back one.
unspoilable. And he was, like, pretty right.
People have gotten mad at us for quote-unquote spoiling it when we
Well, the problem is, like,
really
that
didn't
was a...
spoil it.
Yeah. But then the problem is, like, so someone will say, like, you spoiled it, but then if you say, oh, actually, I didn't spoil it, then that in itself
Then
becomes
you
almost a
spoil
spoiler,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a genuine mistake, putting that footage at the end of pipe video.
Yeah, probably.
I'm saying like we weren't trying to be assholes.
I genuinely just didn't think about it. It's like, you know, we have our nose to the grindstone when it comes to FF7. That's how that expression is used. So I didn't really think about how a lot of people hadn't played it yet at that point. Thanks, Cloud.
Yeah, no problem. I remembered that all by myself. Yeah, I didn't get any.
The voices in my head.
I didn't get any help from the voices in my head. This is such a cool shot. And they did a good job with this in Remake too.
Aerith's pathfinding isn't very good.
Aerith, where the hell are you going?
Ha. Looks like they're after me again.
You mean this isn't the first time they've attacked you?
Well,
Hate that
no.
fake out window. Those guys were with the Turks.
Hmm.
The Turks are a Shinra organization. Their job's to find and recruit potential soldiers.
Pretty violent way to go about it. That felt more like a kidnapping.
Laguna is maybe my favorite character in 8. I don't know. Laguna and Squall, just that dynamic is great. They also take care of dirty work on the side. Spying, assassinations, shady stuff like that. Is this
I got that
my
impression.
full-time job? This is neither of our full-time jobs. It's actually our first stream. Wait, I think you knew that. Oh wait, you must mean making the videos. No.
Oh no, no way. Those videos do not make that much money.
Odie has a grueling full-time job, and I have a not so grueling part-time job. Freelance job.
Never work in an office, kids. It will kill you.
I got that impression.
But why are they after you? There must be some reason.
Beats me. Oh, maybe they think I have what it takes to be.
My brain kept wanting to do the remake line, which isn't the same as this line.
Beats me. Oh, maybe they think I have what it takes to be a soldier.
Maybe you do. Want to join?
Not sure. But I do know I don't want to get caught by those guys.
Then let's get going. I really like the junction system. I get that people,
Wait, give me a moment.
find it tedious. I don't know. I feel like just people underestimate themselves with, like, you know, you're a human being. You can play these games. Like, they're not inaccessible because they were made 20 years ago. Just have a little faith in yourself.
Don't just run off on your own.
Funny. Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
Canonically, the only time Cloud laughs.
Yep, that's it.
Definitely, for sure.
Hey, Cloud, you wouldn't happen to be a soldier, would you?
An ex-soldier. How'd you guess?
Your eyes. They've got this strange glow.
Yeah, this is a great shot. I mean, FF7 has incredible maps. Like, they didn't just, like... There was so little expected of them going from 6 to 7, right? They were making the leap from 2D to 3D, like... That was the objective, right? Just do what you did in 6, make it 3D. That's all that was expected of them. But they went so far above and beyond that.
7 has really great art direction.
Yeah, incredible art direction, incredible, like, scene blocking from the event planners. Yeah. Oh, right. It's because of the Mako. All soldiers have him. But how do you know about that?
Oh, well.
Well?
Well, nothing. Come on, bodyguard, let's keep moving.
One of the things I liked about the junction system, I totally get, like, it being less, I don't know, less dynamic than, like, Materia system. But one of the things I like was that it was sort of tied into the plot pretty well. Something I also really like about the DMW system in Crisis Core, even though it can be a bit of a drag in gameplay, just like the way it fuses into the narrative at the very end is such a great flourish.
Crisis Core, the way they did that is maybe the best example of gameplay story integration I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Anyway, whew, feels good to be back on the ground. Now then,
I love explaining
my
the
house.
junction system. Sorry.
My house is over this way. Let's hurry back. Let's hurry. I'm getting tired. Okay, let's hurry before they
That's
catch up.
enough. That's enough for you, Earth. No line. I'm just gonna go to Elmire's house. Yeah, talk.
What if you encounter iconic FF7 enemy?
Is Hell House on this map?
Iconic FF7 enemy. You don't have the enemy names turned on, I've just realized, so I can't make the joke I was going to.
You know what? I should have the enemy names turned on to check that. I've also checked like maybe 3 maps out of 100 so far. What's up? What's up, Quedge?
Okay, here's... I'm so bored. I wonder if this actually is supposed to be Quedge. Probably not. I'm so bored. Maybe I should make another visit to that inn in Sector 6. You know the one.
It's gotta be him.
I mean, does he talk the same way?
Oh, no, I don't think he does.
Ain't never seen your face around here. How about you get lost? Sector 6 slums are on the other side of this wall. A real paradise they are. Though they'd be wasted on an outsider like you. There's an invisible Biggs model right where those guys are. And I have no idea why.
I didn't know that. He's a strange one, that guy in the pipe. I asked him all sorts of questions, but all he could say was, ah, and ugh. Okay.
The guy in there seems pretty ill. You might say he are sick, perhaps. Someone saw him on the ground nearby and came to his aid.
Shabby looking man. That's restored, right? Oh no, it's just like, it's not.
The English translation didn't translate his name for some reason. They do that a couple times. This is the guy. You think you can help him? Soldiers known for their medical degrees.
Sorry, I'm no doctor.
No, I suppose not. Huh? This man, he has a tattoo. Looks like the number 2.
2.
That guy's house has always been so interesting to me.
Yeah, so,
he's a very prestigious fellow. Many
if you
awards.
watch the SAC video, like, the idea of there being the Sephiroth copy experiments with multiple people, multiple black robes was kind of introduced late in development. So probably, I mean, almost certainly this map was created before that concept existed. So
maybe there was another NPC here at some point.
yeah, probably some other NPC related to the trophies up there. Who knows? Yeah, the trophies are mysterious. Do we need anything?
Oh yeah, Giga Chad in the chat. Really early rumors about how to revive Aerith. Called that guy like the general, and you would be able to cure him, and he would help you get some special materia to revive Aerith. Good stuff. Strangely, this is an NPC with dialogue from Remake. a couple of the Sector 5 shopkeepers are,
Do I,
of all things. What?
it's not a weapon? Oh, wait, there is.
Oh
Never
no. Oh god.
mind. Oh, no.
I think Sector 5 was the same thing, where in the files it starts with the number 5, but in PC.
No.
So this whole area might be messed up.
Oh, okay.
Or
hold
maybe
on.
it's just this house, actually.
Survive TV house. I'm hoping it's just this house.
Avalanche.
Oneself. Alright, let me ask this kid up here.
Read the
Yeah.
post. Yeah. Unfortunate. Glad we caught it, at least.
Glug glug. That
Glug,
classic
glug.
sleeping noise. Alright, let me
I knew this would be a problem, because when I SAC, the PC version also has an option to use the original Japanese release's terrible enemy encounter rate. And I had to catch all these little
This seems
exceptions when I was exporting those.
Oh, of course this is right. There's nothing you can't get your hands on this time. Material scrap, you name it. This is right. I think it was just that TV house.
Yeah, it's probably like, I don't know,
No, that's not the right dog.
5 house.
That dog
or
bark is
something.
old.
Yeah.
Alright, kid. Toot toot.
I'm like 90% sure originally that guy on the left was just a different sort of shop.
Yeah.
They
Oops.
decided it was stupid to have 4 shops in this town.
Alright. I think that's a lesson for life on the ground floor. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, Castamere in the
Yeah.
chat. The OG translation has a lot of really good sleeping noises.
Mhm.
Like the big strain one is pretty good, and then in Wutai, Godo's like Googa.
Right. That's a good one.
That's one of my favorites.
That one, maybe we should put that in Legacy. Heritage.
Quit trying to make more work for me.
Ugh.
Patience, my friend.
Alright, I think I should stop here because,
Yeah.
good
It's
place
been
to
3
stop.
hours. Not terrible.
Alright. Let me just check the chat for a minute with this nice music playing. Thank you, everyone. It says there's like 70 something here right now. That's a lot.
76. Wow.
Um,
Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around. A lot of you have been here the whole time. Thank you. You know, if you have any feedback, any input about, you know, the stream setup, the audio quality, noise levels, video, let us know. This is literally our first time doing this. Well, I guess we did a few Twitch streams, but this is our first time doing YouTube with any kind of like a serious setup.
Yeah. I wouldn't count those old Twitch streams.
Yeah.
2 people showed up to those.
Yeah. And all, like if you have any feedback about the pacing, did we linger too much on some things, go off on too many digressions, just let us know. But it was very fun for me.
So maybe we could get a chat replay in this space above your webcam.
Well, I mean, why?
I don't know, it's just some dead space there.
That's where like notifications show up, but unless anyone noticed, I don't think the notifications were working. Like there were a few super chats and I didn't see anything show up there.
Let's put Subway Surfers up there.
Mm-hmm. Here to have fun, not dictate how you play. Thank you. Cool stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have honestly every single map, every single NPC we talk to, we pretty much have commentary. So if anything, we've been like toning it down,
Yeah,
just so
I've
that we can
had
get
so
through
much
the
I could
actual
say
game.
about this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we don't have like a strict schedule, but you know, around this time, Saturdays works for me well.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It would be hard on Sunday for me because I gotta go to work the next
Yeah,
day.
I can't do Sunday. So expect like around this time on Saturday. We'll see if we can keep it up going into the holidays. Next week, the week after.
Yeah, it might be a problem around Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, but we'll schedule it, you know, we'll try and schedule it further ahead next time so that you can see the thing pop up, get a bigger head start. Okay, is there anything else I'm forgetting?
I think we're good for now.
Alright, thanks once again. This went really smoothly. I'm very happy. I'm happy that there was like no spam in chat, there was no negativity in chat. That was great. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. You got anything else to say?
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope to see you again next time.
Yep, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.